Have you ever heard this? If you have, listen.
What's up, dog? Back
I'm happy
out
to
here.
be here.
I was thinking of you, and then I ran into you.
Pause. Diddy's locked up, but that shit is not free. Hey, we over here with Cody Kai. What do you mean?
Come on, man. Hey, man. Come on, man.
You brought Nari with you.
I brought
over here.
912 Nari,
Hey,
my
man,
favorite
it's your boy.
DJ.
You already know it's
my
my
favorite sound
It's
engineer.
the DJ, you know, your favorite motherfucker. It's your favorite sound guy in this bitch, man. Come
Yo,
on,
out here with Nether Hour.
Talk to him.
We like,
I'm gonna pipe it down. But hey, if y'all remember the podcast from back in the day, this for y'all, bro. This for y'all. You feel
bro,
me?
that's why we're here, dog.
Hey, Cody Kai, isn't it a special day, though? It is May 5th. Cinco de Mayo. I'm sorry to take
It is
over,
Cinco
but
de Mayo.
goddamn it, we're Cody Kai.
It's
Yeah.
Cinco de
912
Please.
Nari.
You feel me?
Please.
Cinco de Mayo. With the beautiful man behind the goddamn keyboard.
We already got some tequila in us, and I already know. I feel
Yes.
good. You already know.
So I'm
If
happy
y'all-
to be
if
here.
y'all remember Lick
It's
Talk.
actually just Cody today. There's no Kai. Kai is
It's branding. Cody Kai.
indisposed.
Podcast.
But it's fine. Shout out to Kai.
Shit,
know
the
what?
first time I pulled up in the back over there, and I was over here watching the cast.
You
it was
were
just
here
too, so.
when Alvin was here last
Yeah,
time?
when Alvin was here last
Yeah,
time.
yeah, dude. Well, yeah, I'm glad you rolled out, man, because yeah, dude, this is the scene, dog. I like. You said you've done Nether Hour sound for like how long did you say?
Probably like 3-4 years. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah. I started in 2023. It was a good time. So like WTF, you remember like WTF on the West Side? Did you ever go there? Yeah. So WTF on the West Side,
the
Trip,
good one.
Yeah, the good one. Yeah, exactly. So Trip
The
Watson.
new one's fucking dumb.
No, the new one doesn't even exist anymore.
Hey, that one already shut down.
Yeah.
Owned by black people.
now it is. It's called Riviera, and it's
So
pretty.
it's changed now.
It's a pretty nice place. They got a whole lot of premier artists over there.
Okay.
But yeah, man, like Trip hired me on whenever I was like 23. I didn't know shit about audio or about doing everything that I do now. You know what I'm saying? But he hired me on to learn, and I ended up learning pretty quick. And yeah, I do appreciate him for that. I appreciate Nether Hour for rocking with me. I told him every set, like at the end of the set, yo, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, bro. Like I know I
Were
started.
you doing their sound when they were still at Vulcan doing the Kill Tony post show?
No.
No.
That was way back when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I first met Bobby, dude. Was like back.
Yeah.
They would come out to
Bobby's a good
on Mondays
motherfucker,
with
bro.
Michael Hale.
Yeah.
Um,
Michael Hale.
I was just talking about, dude, that was like some crazy shit back. Like there was a little period there. They don't
Yeah,
ever
yeah.
come out over. Well, sometimes, but
Yeah.
rarely at this point.
I understand.
But yeah, no, dude. Dude, Bobby's the shit, man. I love Bobby. We had Bobby on here.
Yeah,
like,
he's super
back
cool,
not
bro. That's
too
my
long ago.
dog, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
dog.
he's and Nether Hour in general, bro. I appreciate them, dude. They're so tight and they're so they're just locked in as a group, as a unit.
Yeah. They
You
understand
know?
each other.
Their
I get that.
chemistry is
Yeah.
really good, and
Mhm.
it's like you feel it when you're listening because it's like it creates that vibe, bro. I'm like when I listen to them, it's just like good, easy, like just fuck yeah, dude.
Shout
you
out to
know?
all the musicians, all the way down to Percy, Bishop, Bobby, of course, Alvin. Because for me, I've always said that I make people music, and music to me that would always be undeniable. The thing that brings people together is marijuana and music. The two M's, and my government name is two initials, Eminem. You feel what I'm saying? So I've always felt like this connection. So with that being said,
Slim Shady?
yeah, you real talk. and what introduced me to real lyricism, and in the hip hop culture, we all believe and all ride with this theory. Not theory. It's guaranteed that Eminem is the best rapper.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's fucking crazy, honestly.
It's not about just the lyricism. It's to respect the culture. It's respect to the OGs, because his top 5 intertwines with Redman being his number 1. So that just being in the top 5 of the best hip hop lyricists, the best rapper, and having someone that is, you know, a historian. And I think that's what sets us apart.
Yeah.
Even with Nether Hour, Keezy Experience, myself with the Goodfellas, like our
Speaking of the
bands.
Goodfellas, have you came out on Wednesdays?
Where to Easton?
Yep.
I haven't, man.
Slide, man. $5 burgers, $5 old fashions. You can't
All
beat
right,
it.
all right.
Start at
all right.
7:30.
Yeah, start at 7:30.
Wednesdays, Easton Ballroom.
Easton Ballroom Jam 4715.
It's a
East Fifth Street
jam.
for everyone. It's a jam. It's an open jam for like musicians.
I've been needing to go do. I just want to play. Keep playing. Play more.
Is there any way you can adjust this smaller for me?
Huh?
Can you make this like drop down for me?
Oh, I think you have a adjustment on it.
No, the only thing you can do is bend it down.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
you
like
good,
that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's dope. Dude, because an open jam, dude, like a good open jam, bro. Where
Yeah,
you
Alvin, the drummer, another I was the one hosting it.
Okay, yeah. So, I say that too when he joined, bro, with Another Hour. Not to like slight their old drummer, but he just really was like a good decision on their part to bring him in, dude. Like, because it's like he took them up to like just took them up a notch, I think, in terms
bro,
of
Alvin's
what they were doing.
cold. He's,
Yeah. And he's
a
getting
real
better.
talent. Yeah.
Honestly, he hasn't reached his peak powers.
It's because
he's still on the way
he's
up.
on the road all the time. He's really like tight right now. He's doing a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And you say like peak powers. I think those are gonna come as he keeps doing
No, he's
more
yeah.
of the shit he
I mean,
wants to do.
it's a development thing,
Yeah.
And it's like I'm like you go through it, and it's like if you reach that point, it was like I feel like physically, you have like a peak of like what you could do maybe, but like. Here is like a different story, as you're like as a drummer, because it's like there's constantly new things to unlock.
It makes me wonder too. Yeah, I understand.
There's
about,
so many
like,
calculations that are happening when you're
Yeah.
playing a drum set, dude. It's great.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But since you haven't been in there on the Wednesdays, no, Coota is the main lyricist on the house
All right.
band. And
Say
he is
less.
killing it. He is absolutely murdering it.
Dog.
Yeah, it's been a little bit since we've last talked, but yeah, he's absolutely killing it right now.
Hell yeah,
as far
bro.
as the live scene. And
Hell yeah.
Last time you talked to him, he wasn't even in that scene. Now he is absolutely crushing it. Him and his band are going places, and I think that they need to go into more bars and more shit soon. But that's like for him to talk.
Dog.
You understand?
Yeah, bro. Are you doing like mostly freestyle, or are you actually doing stuff? Like,
yes,
actually
Oh no,
There-
he's wearing braces.
Yeah, there are 2 Pacific songs off the upcoming project that's being dropped and being shot by my management. Shout out to Wise Cam. I Don't Follow Suit Productions and the beautiful Miss Ghost herself, Miss Vanessa, that's been following and making sure that this product and this branding goes where it's supposed to be.
Shout out Vanessa.
So I definitely have to say that Slab Dreams is one of the songs, and another one is called You Don't Love Me the Way You Love Me, which was dedicated to the mother of my child, because she was always, kind of slighting me about like, hey, you're using an ex-lover as your muse. Like, when are you going to write songs for me? So I wrote a song for her. And I don't think she really understood how much you'll like it. And when she heard it for the first time, this is almost 8 years ago, so I like to say that my pen is very strong. But the validity of what I'm talking about had people that could never known me from a can of paint, just like, I like that. I like what you're saying because it feels genuine. And once again, I like to shout out people that I listen to, like Real Double G's, who is an artist out here in Austin. Don't forget Butterboy J, Jaden Taylor from Houston, Texas. It's like these individuals that I know when I talk to them, their music transpires because I know the humility that's in that.
Yeah.
And to have individuals like you and Nari that see what I've already seen when I was a teenager or, a grade school kid, it means a lot, because he was the main foot in my ass. It's like, hey, you're great on that microphone. What if you had a band?
Because it didn't make sense to me, bro. Like, okay, so if you want to hear my like 2 cents about like the rap industry, like the whole hip hop thing.
Let's hear it.
Okay, bro. Like here in Austin, I feel like we're stealing from each other. You know what I mean? Like as far as black individuals, as far as people here, as far as promoters and people promoting hip hop in clubs,
Stealing bars?
And
With stealing?
No. Okay, so listen, I think that if you have a club or if you're a promoter out here in Austin, if you're promoting the young talented artists can come out to your bar, they can invite people out and and perform at your bar. 9 times out of 10, those same people are like, yeah, you can do it, but it's gonna cost you about $90, $100, maybe about $80, $50. It's gonna cost you some money. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I don't really. Why am I? Okay, so every show I've ever been a part of, when it's a rock show, a country show, a this or that, the artists are getting paid afterwards. I'm not. The bar is paying the artist. So why are we taking money from rappers?
That's a good question.
I'm asking.
I mean,
I'm asking because I understand that market might not be there for as many people that are drinking because you don't want to come and see a rapper. You want to see a band come play, which is why I'm telling rappers right now, I think that the next objective is to find a band to come play with you and do the shit that you want to do. And if you're really doing it, the way it's supposed to be done, people are gonna love you on stage, and you're gonna get booked multiple places. You're gonna make so much.
He's got a band. I'm like, dude, yes, absolutely, bro.
That's what I'm thinking.
I agree. It just adds a whole level of texture to your shit, dude. Like, because it's like it's one thing to come out with like tracks.
You're rapping over your tracks, bro.
Yeah, and it can be cool. And if it's hot, you know, you might have you might get the crowd up pumped on it. But, bro, that acoustic instrumentation or the
live instrumentation,
the analog instrumentation is what I meant. It just adds a whole nother like
level to
level.
It, and it makes it feel like a real experience rather than just a show that you're watching.
And it adds legitimacy for you because it's like you've got this backing unit behind you that like talented motherfuckers just like creating that vibe, dude. Because absolutely, that's
my whole thing right now. I'm like,
but it's hard. I hate group projects, bro.
Yes, I understand. I understand what you mean by that, but in the sense of like things could be bigger than they are. Bands rehearse all the time. Why can't the rapper be a part of that same rehearsal? And sometimes the people in the band are just instrumentalists, and one of them maybe can sing a little bit. And that's how they make their money. Like, let's be real here. And that's how, like, bro, that's why I was like, bro, if you were to tap yourself in with a band and really get all the way solidified, if you solidified just one residency, imagine what you can do for the rest of the year on just gigs alone.
I think, too, with, like, bands in Austin, bro, I think you have to have a Rolodex of every... Because, like, you're going to have shows where your guitarist can't make this show and you need somebody...
Oh, no, so you need other people to come through?
Yeah, I've realized this because it's like I see these bands around town and it's like there's plugins. There's the main person, but then they're not there, so somebody else plugs in. And it's like getting that and making sure you have that covered because when you're playing live, like it's always like, dude, you want to have.
I mean, it happens.
It does. It's crazy.
I mean, shit. Nether Hour is on the road for 2 weeks, and he has to play tomorrow with like two fill-ins.
Nether Hour is one of those rare bands that it's the same lineup every show. It's like most bands. I feel like they're almost the exception more than the rule with bands, just because it's like it's hard. That's why it's like when you're running a band. It's a fucking work, dude. I mean, like it's coordination and like it takes a lot of effort to like keep everybody on the same page about a thing. I mean, it's tough, and having people you can trust in that process, bro. Because the trust thing is everything, bro.
Yeah.
Like everybody that can check their ego, because I had the ego thing with art too. You bring that shit into it, and it's like it's hard, man. You're talking about stealing though. It's like I feel like that's just like if somebody's doing some shit like that, it's like, oh, I must be doing something right, or trying to like. But also, if you're talking about stealing from the standpoint of not paying artists what they should pay,
that's what I mean. It's
the market, and you talk about that.
It's like that's why rap is gonna die out here because people aren't paying artists.
But like,
what they
if
deserve.
that's why what you're bringing as an artist, if you have like a backing band with you, what you're asking to get paid is like I gotta pay these guys too, like so. You get what you pay for as a venue, right?
Mm-hmm.
To me. Mm-hmm. So, you want a better talent, you want better shit, you got to pay for that. And it's like, I feel like you can't skip that. Like, it just, how are you going to, what's your venue about?
That's a really good question. Like, that's a really, not even a good question. That's a good segue. What do you think right now about clubs out here in Austin?
I truly believe that's a blessing that East End gave us the jam out to provide the availability to have musicians to be like, rotating throughout, because you can find that great talent, and that's why every week is just built. So I just feel blessed to have a band that is all about no pride and just want to see things grow. So I'm just happy. Really, I'm more ecstatic than ever.
Yeah, I'm even more happy that they even gave me the platform right after them. Like every night, right after the Feel Good Gym, at like 10 o'clock, I'll DJ inside, and I bring DJs from all around the city that I really mess with, and like tell them to come back to back with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. It's also the hang, dude. You got to have the hang aspect.
Can I get that towel?
Which one?
That
Oh,
paper
no,
towels.
Paper towels, yeah.
Oh yeah. Gotcha, bro.
Thank you.
A little hot in
Gotcha,
here.
bro.
A little hot in here.
I left my. I didn't bring my fan. I have a little like desk fan.
Thank you.
There you go, bro. Yeah. It's
Leather
definitely.
pants.
It's definitely like different venues, you know, around town. I feel like it's it's some will, you know, prioritize that sort of like we're gonna pay because we want like, you know, top level
good, entertainment
talent. Yeah. And then others are just gonna skim and like just try to get what they can, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like as an artist, your job is to say either I will or won't work for this. Like because it's like that's boundaries, bro.
Yeah.
And the only way that as a community we create better standards for the artists is by not accepting bullshit from venues.
Mm-hmm.
And I accepted a lot, and he allowed me to
No,
understand that
no, I had to no. Yeah, I mean, yes, you're right. I had to preach up and down to him all the time about being like, no, bro, you cannot accept that shit, bro, because these people, they want the best for their venue. They want to make money there. They're not going to treat you how you're supposed to be treated because you do music, bro. Like, you've been doing this for a long time, and you're talented, bro. Like, I had to get that, and I mean that not just to Coota, but to a lot of these rappers, bro. Like, a lot of y'all are very talented, and it doesn't make sense that you should be putting up with bullshit from bars and clubs that don't want to pay you much at all. Like, it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you, but I would say that I think that could apply to like musicians too, not even just specifically rappers.
No. Yes,
Yeah.
it applies all the way around. I definitely agree.
But I mean rappers for sure.
I
too.
think the only
Yes.
reason I'm saying it to rappers is just because, like, bro, out here in Austin, I've seen the rap scene go from, bro, we used to see so many of our homies perform at a lot of clubs, a lot of bars, a lot of venues, just to come through and, you know, catch a vibe. But we don't even see that anymore because like they're not booking artists anymore like that. Like, it just doesn't make, I mean, not like it doesn't make sense, but I understand what's going on because we used to be the live music capital of the world, right? And people want to bring that live music aspect back. So how do you bring it back?
I mean,
Bands. You do it with bands.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that also, you know, where are you looking? Because, you know, there's live music all over the city. I mean, it's like it's alive and well in terms of like, you know, just different places. But it's like finding the scene that fits to what it is you're trying to do. I think that that's a big thing, you know, because you have to like, it's like the right thing at the right place at the right time, you know, and then those things all come together and you have something that could be, because like I've had shows that, you know, for one reason or the other, they'll, you know, might catch something or it might, you know, just fade, like be a dud. You know, you just don't know because you're like, oh, this is just not the right spot or the right day or the right whatever to do it. And it's also, it's a constant, I talk about hats, you know, you have to wear different hats and it's like, there's the artist hat and then there's like the fucking business hat.
I understand.
And I don't like to wear the business hat, bro.
Coota, you remember when we used to run the parties way back when, Paradox, bro? Like, we used
A lot of hats.
A lot of hats. We used to have to coordinate because we used to run a whole lot of house parties with a company that is dissolved now. But if you guys remember that are watching this podcast, if you ever heard of a company, Paradox Productions, Paradox Productions 103 was our tag everywhere. And we had a podcast. It was live every night, damn near every night. Every Wednesday we would do another guest, and then we would do lick talk. Like, we would all get drunk real late at night and start talking again live. You know what I'm saying? And do a lot. We were at the time competing with Pop Austin Media. Yep. And but that's so far now. That was so long ago. Now at this point we're just worried about bringing it back. I'm bringing it back on a totally different note. Having a good time doing it, bringing out some good artists need to be there. Man, what do you smoke some reefer over there?
It's just
some reefer.
it's nicotine.
Oh yeah, something like that. something like that. But yeah, man. We were really focused on growing this year, and the fact that we've all been pouring into ourselves is what's gonna lead us right back into what we used to do. Wise Camp, WIZEKAMM. Look him up on Instagram. Cold ass photographer. co-videographer, and he's really doing it for us. He did it for us back then. He's gonna do it for us again soon.
And our manager jointly.
Yeah, bro. Like this is the guy. Just like how my man is behind on the production shit right here.
Spurs hat.
That's how my man does. And he's a videographer. He's a photographer. He's a great production manager. He does everything. All of me doing music right now because Cam let me make money out of his studio way back when.
Yeah, dude. When y'all had your podcast, what kind of fucking shit did y'all talk about? Did y'all just like?
It was genuine like this.
Yeah,
Just like this.
Yeah.
Literally just like this. I'm not
it's
even
like
gonna lie to you.
podcasting. It's
Yeah.
like what is like podcasting is like it can be thematic, but
Yeah,
like
it could be, but we're over here having a real talk about game and what goes on in the city and what goes on in our lives, and I don't know, just like real shit. We used to do this thing where we used to call in with the Roadcaster. You can Bluetooth your phone up to it, and we had a task cam, same
Nice.
thing basically, but it was on a different kind of aspect. Where we used to Bluetooth my phone up to it, I would take callers. I would drop my number live and have everybody call me on the phone, and we would Bluetooth callers in so they could talk to us about problems
It's a
they have
beautiful
going on
time.
in their life and
yeah.
and this and that. And you know what I'm saying? We had a whole bunch of strippers from California call in. We've had people call in from just dealing with
Stationed in the army. all
stationed
that.
in the army. I'm talking about niggas dealing with things that are going on in their relationship lives that we gotta, you know what I mean? They want more opinions on. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like
It was great segues.
great. It was
Yeah.
great. It was great. You can
Music
look it up.
reviews.
All
that.
online right now, Paradise Productions 103. There's still some of the old episodes up. It's all live content, but you can hear it.
But our new branding is right now Austin. So
Right now, ATX
yeah.
is gonna be our new shit.
look out for it. We're definitely gonna have Cody on here. So
Yeah, dude. Fucking, we'll be there, dude. Can I just say fuck gas prices right now?
Oh my god,
That's freaking
I
ridiculous.
can't even believe what's going on.
I saw
with it.
Ford.
I don't
I'm
even.
like, fuck out of here with
Here's
this
the deal.
shit.
I don't even drive a car.
Why can't we?
Coota does. I
Why
don't
can't
even,
we open the Strait of Hormuz?
We're-
Why can't we open it?
we're fracking.
Isn't
in,
our Navy like the best Navy?
not only that, we're fracking in.
Why can't we open it?
We're drilling in Texas and still we got the gas prices. So it doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of things I could say about it,
But we shouldn't.
I don't think that anything that I have to say about it personally would be perceived as
It's value.
photogenic. You know,
that is the
I
wrong
think
context.
I think what I do think is that we're in a whole new way of things as far as gas and oil. There's trying to remember the company's name right now and I can't remember it.
Chevron.
But I'm gonna get no.
BP?
No, none of that. None of that.
Shell?
It's none of that. It's a small company based here in Texas, and it's groundbreaking. It's some very new science. These people are taking radar scans of the ocean, and they're finding out under tectonic plates where the best spots to drill at.
That's
From
dope.
there, they're getting investors to come in. Oh, do you want 100,000, 200,000, and then they're gonna turn you profit on it once they drill it.
Dude, it's interesting where I think if you look at tectonic plates and where they drill oil, it seems to be like there's
It looks weird.
like kind of a trend.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to me, dude, like fucking, it's ridiculous. And it's like I think all this shit like we orbited the moon apparently. How did I hear about that after? Like isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
I'm pretty.
You heard
I'm
about
not,
it the day after it
I'm
happened.
not like plugged in like news every day, but like I go on Reddit regularly, bro. And like I only heard. Did you hear about us going to the moon before we went?
I was watching the launch live. Yeah.
I didn't watch the launch live. I think I caught it at the bar at Kalen.
I was
I caught it
stoned.
after it happened at the bar.
How do we get through the Van Allen radiation belts?
Wait,
Like, does anybody?
I'm new to that.
radiation bells. I believe.
Do you think we really did?
I think we got
No.
there.
You don't think so? I think. I think.
Are we
they're-
gonna-
I think it's like uncovered that they're satanic, cannibalistic
Until we talk about the
pedophiles, and they're
firmament.
like aliens.
Until we talk about the
Moon.
Are
firmament.
we fucking for real here? Y'all don't
Until
believe.
we talk
you know
about the
what, bro?
firmament,
We're really gonna.
and we talk about
firmament.
and we talk about the Atlantic goddamn walls, the
Bro.
Antarctic walls,
Bro.
and we talk about the oceans. Bro, I don't want to hear shit from
Be
nobody.
quiet, bro.
Nah,
This is
keeping it real.
crazy.
We have already had.
This is-
No. Give me 5
quiet,
seconds.
bro.
Give me 5 seconds.
No, what do you mean 5 seconds?
That's
We're
what
talking
podcast is
nonsense
for,
right
bro.
now.
His mother works for the government, higher than my grandfather.
Stop.
My grandfather is a DEA agent, retired.
Stop.
He's level 3. I know enough to tell you this. There is an Area 51, but it's not the one that you think of. There's another one. And secondly, back then when Obama was in the freaking office, he released documentations that told you that we knew about UFOs.
They
that
even
kept
told us about this now.
Give me my second. And have documentation that told that we know about all this shit, and they made fucking bunkers in Colorado's airport right under that bitch just for fucking high level personnel. Stop talking to me about bullshit.
in the
I know the
Denver
real.
airport.
They got bunkers in the mountains, bro.
Do you
for
see what I'm
sure.
In
saying?
the
So
Denver-
please do not do nothing but read a book.
Yo, what's with all the doctors dying though? Dude,
Because
Oh, the
we have
scientists?
cures for a lot
All
of
the
things.
scientists. I've been hearing
or
about
the
that.
scientists. Thank you.
There's been a whole lot of scientists dying. And,
yeah.
yeah.
I feel like you know. What have you researched this shit?
It was 15 scientists that disappeared or were killed, and they were all working on apparently anti-gravity.
Yeah, so I definitely heard about
I'm sorry.
this.
Say it again.
It's like
Anti
Bob
what?
Lazar's talking
Gravity.
about.
I definitely
That's
heard
what
about
Bob
and they were
Lazar's
all
talking about.
American scientists, am I not right? Or
Well, then there's also scientists in China that are disappearing too. So
right now?
right now.
Yes. So let's go back into that freaking submarine that was piloted by a Logitech fucking bootleg PlayStation 5 controller. What were the scientists doing prior to dying in that fucking submarine? Why were they in the fucking
see,
ocean?
bro.
No, listen to me. Connect the fucking dots. Let's play fucking goddamn Tetris.
This nigga has dots that I don't have to connect though. That's what you have. You have the dot.
See, I'll listen. Like I'll entertain, and then I'll make a decision. Like
I don't entertain anymore. I did that when I was in high school.
Oh my god.
I don't.
Sir,
ahead.
I was invited basketball and academics, and just because it's May 5th and it's Cinco de Mayo we've been drinking, I'm gonna let you know a little about myself. I'm very, very smart. I'm intelligent enough that the Ivy League Brown University gave me a letter to play basketball and also go there. Okay, I was so scared that I was being inadequate that I would not hit the margin and the metrics that they needed. My mom has all my letters. I can tell you that's the only regret I have in life because I know more than people can perceive.
This is a real statement.
This is
I
real.
I can't back
so
this
with
up.
that,
I can-
knowing that if my grandfather, his sons, and his other sons are in the Freemasonry, and telling me they'll kill me if I ask these certain questions, and I've been
Now,
approached,
can I back this up? I have no idea.
I can tell you this enough. You just need to start asking the right question. Always question authority.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
A governed society should have the right to ask, where's these funds being used?
Yeah.
Why are we helping other people? Why is there a homeless problem in Austin? Why is there a homeless problem in California? Fuck it. Why is there a homeless problem, period, when we lose money?
bro.
You seen that statistic?
Lose money. Do you know how much money it is to wipe out homelessness in America? It's under $10 trillion.
Yeah.
Wait,
But go to
wait,
California, they've thrown
wait.
a shitload of money at homelessness, and it hasn't
Yeah.
helped the problem.
So
Have
who's
you
using
seen-
the money?
There's a statistic out right now that like 90 to 80% of Chinese families like it said own their own home, own their own property.
Because of what?
I no that was not. I just that was
I'll
not
finish
because
that
I
for
just
you.
want to say.
Because
I just
the
want to say.
government is
What do you
allowing
think?
people to actually have land and actually build a commerce of irrigation using actually the land to give you profit. And then you have the same people that we put on a high platform, the Bill Gates, the Musk, buying up land and destroying it to make artificial food. Are we fucking talking? Let's talk then. Cat Williams told us back in the green suit era that they got fucking
Back in Pip Chronicles.
Thank
Chronicles,
you.
bro.
We have genetic fucking sauce
Top
stuffed
10.
sandwiches that have garlic built into
he
them.
was talking about the clone meat way back when.
That's what I'm saying. They have how many super Earths? Super Earths.
That is
C-SPAN.
wild.
I remember that episode. I get high and watch bullshit. He can vouch. He's my roommate as well.
Bro. Even just the stuff though that's public now is fucking crazy, bro. Just like the actual shit with the Epstein shit.
Thank
Not
you.
even going to the stuff because a lot of this stuff.
Why did we go to war?
And the anti-gravity shit. That's like speculative. More.
Why did we go to
have-
war? Why are we reaching
why
it
did
right
we go to
now?
war?
How you say
Because
spe-
to
how you
keep the
say
Epstein's
speculative?
files quiet.
A manufactured energy crisis?
No.
How you say speculative is like how I look at my. Okay, so I tell him this a lot.
You're the most Republic liberal I've ever met.
I tell him this a lot. I don't.
Let that sink in.
I don't know what happened in these rooms. What I
He
do,
knows, he chooses
what
not
I
to accept
do
it.
know, what I do know, it was something that they told us. They decided not to tell us about. And that's all I can say. And so that's why at the end of the day,
speaking.
I have to just be like, you know what? I believe what I want to believe in and not what the media is telling me to, because I have no idea what they're trying to spread to us.
What I do know is San Marcos sent money to Israel for some fucking reason.
For what?
I heard about that. That was last year.
For what?
That was last year.
I don't know. And you know, any Texas
that was last year. They sent a lot of money to
Texas with the Texas state government. They have to sign they can't be critical of like the state of Israel or
NDAs.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand
for state contracts.
Thank you. The whole people gotta understand it's very simple. If you just keep it simple, stupid, a lot of this shit makes sense. We are lived and breathed about commerce, money, circulation, power, and war.
Yeah.
We are the one country
We're
that
the baddies.
we profit off of war. Our greatest boom is off of industry.
There was no point in us.
You know where we
going
won the second
bombing Iran.
Do you
Which,
know
by
why?
the way, Iran is hitting us back.
Thank you.
Like,
thank you.
They're not. Have you seen that? Pull up.
Yeah, they're hitting
the
neighboring countries.
Now you're
Like they fucked up a bunch of American sites, dude. Like
You're thinking-
16 sites. And nobody's like saying, they're not reporting that obviously on the mainstream media, but it's like Iran has like high level weapons now, dude.
Why did we leave out of Afghanistan and Iraq with all that military weapon just to fund another fucking like facade that we said that we were protecting? Let's wake the fuck up. Like, bro, I have a plethora of family members, friends that are military, and they are so saddened that they bled in foreign lands for a fucking ideal that makes no sense.
It's not, well, dude, Smedley Butler. Dude, motherfucking 2 medals of honor. Not 1.
Talk.
2 medals of honor.
Shout out to Wise Cam. 2
Smedley
Purple Hearts.
Butler, war is a racket. War is a racket.
So let me remind you about, and look this up on YouTube. They probably took this up. George Bush one day was speaking, and an individual in the conference stopped it and said, "You killed my best friend and a lot of my actual soldier mates because of the war in 9/11. Now let's go ahead and go back to these emails and Epstein. What the fuck did he have in his house that was a portrait of him playing with builder blocks of towers and a fucking plane? Are we just gonna keep being stupid?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm
we can
sorry.
actually talk about 9/11 being a conspiracy now. Like it's like socially
When have we
acceptable.
ever? When have we
Where
ever
it wasn't for a while.
had a plane crash and we did not record the black box? I'm gonna make it.
But we
very
got the
simple.
passport though.
Fuck the passport, Cody. Stay with me, thought wise.
Yeah, you're right.
When have we ever constructed an aerodynamic flight material like a plane and not have the CPU, as you can make it very simple for anybody watching, and when it falls, we can communicate what happened to the fucking crash? That's the black box for anybody if you just think that up, and we could never record it. That same incident, 9/11 was when I was in middle school. I was about to go on a basketball game. I'm seeing people that had family in New York that were jumping out of buildings. So I don't play about this.
Yeah.
We caused our own attack to force the Freedom Act, which endowed took away any privacy from any American citizen. If you think I'm lying, look the shit up.
Alex Jones just keeps getting proven right, bro.
Shout out to Alex Jones, because I've always been a big fan of them. People
InfoWars
looked at,
just ended, I guess.
and you know what's replaced with Joe Rogan.
Well, I mean, dude.
You can snap all you want. Joe Rogan is the perfect podcast to be able to speak your mind, and they filter it later. Joe can see the real, and they filter it before it gets to us.
Yeah.
That's what Alex Jones did not have a problem with. There was no filter with him.
Yeah.
Joe is famous because he's getting. One day you're going to see Netherite with him in the background, and they're going to talk this shit, but he's going to be able to be like, damn, he called this. Because it's that platform is going to get to all those people that think outside the box.
Yeah, bro.
And one day y'all will be too.
Yeah. There's a lot of questions about 9/11 that still have never been answered.
Why? Why should we question it anymore?
What? How come we don't have a single video of the Pentagon? Not one. That's good. Like other than a grainy ass gate camera, like 2 FPS.
Nobody expected
like
that
5
shit.
FPS.
You want to know the craziest part about that? Is I wonder about this too. Like, why now are we seeing more like high def videos about certain shit? Like, sorry to mention it, the Charlie Kirk thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude.
We saw 16 different angles of that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so sorry. The weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, the 73 reviews. I'm sorry. That is the one.
We saw,
Bro.
Oh wait.
Mr. Bush, when are you going to apologize for the million Iraqis that are dead because you lied?
I cried when I saw this video.
You lied about connections to 9/11. You lied about Iraq being a threat. You sent me to Iraq. You sent me to Iraq.
The point is,
my friends are dead.
they think you're stupid.
You killed people. You lied.
Do you see how passionate they are to get him about that room? Because they know the truth.
This actual same thing happened with a soldier out here pretty recently.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they broke his arm. Like trying
It's
to
like
get
that guy in the airport that was like losing his shit. He's like, there's fucking pedophiles and y'all are all just walking around like everything is fucking normal. Like losing
He
it. I'm
just-
like, we're all like, oh,
I just
man.
showed him a video.
He
The
just
same-
showed me a
the same
video.
Shit happened over there.
In
Slitterbond and New
Slitterbond.
Braunfels. And New Braunfels of all places. Same thing just happened over
Bro.
there. And he was trying to like, oh my bad.
No,
he
you
was trying to
good.
be like, oh yeah, no, like y'all need to get him up out of here. And security wasn't coming. Police weren't coming. Nobody was coming.
We have normalized, and I was born in the 80s. You can make me old, whatever. I don't care because knowledge is going to keep me young. I remember this site called E-Bombs World.
Oh, yeah.
E-Bombs World,
Oh, God.
for any of you OGs, that's where you can see everything. I saw beheadings, all that shit. So one thing for sure I can tell you right now, I'm knowledgeable to getting information. Any way or form. Sometimes you can't receive it, and sometimes you need to see it. When I saw that video of that soldier expressing himself, it went through a plethora of so many memories of friends that came back intact but mentally broken, shattered, put a gun in their mouth and pulled the trigger because they knew too much. So where we're at now as a society, we should do the little things and just question. There should be a place where we can ask and get the true answers. And I just pray that soon that we get the answers. I don't like to be in politics, but I give you one thing. Donald Trump is showing the business aspect of what America's society and our infrastructure is like. With his first term, when he said in front of everybody in the debate with Clinton and said, you know, the reason why I don't pay taxes is the same fucking reason your friends don't. And if you think I'm lying, ever since then, you see any Instagram, YouTube reel breaks you down about credit and showing you all these credit gurus to like level your credit to the same aspect that people's been using for 50 plus years. Stay in the fucking red so you don't have to worry about taxes when it comes to tax season. And you put your equity in a what? LLC, S Corp. So now it doesn't fuck with you as a actual personal entity.
Dude, Trump is a cuck for Israel, bro.
And you know why? Because it's good business.
No, because they have tapes of him doing stuff with
Going back to Epstein.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's compromised, bro. And
I didn't say he wasn't.
yeah, he's like, because he didn't play ball like this the first term his first presidency.
You're thinking.
He's playing ball in a different way this time around. Like he's like he wasn't a war guy the
Come on.
first go around,
But he was
now
ready.
he's like war. It's like, bro, none of this is good. We're seeing it where everybody's being stretched, you know, to fund this basically, and it's like, dude, what has been gained? We're not. Iran has already, like I said, hit us back, and it's like it's starting to be evident that like we're not as like that's the other thing with the Strait of Hormuz. I still am curious, why can't we open it? Why can't our Navy open the Strait of Hormuz?
They don't want it open.
Tell him again?
But like, does our Navy have the ability? Because who's blocking it? Who's closed it? Us or them?
They can shoot. They can take
There you
little
go.
drones and attack your
Thank you.
large ships, and then they're out of commission.
So what you're saying is that we're
So,
standing down
Apparently,
militarily.
it's to cut off the oil from China. They get 60% of the oil from them, but the problem is Iran's oil, the places-
Transport.
the places where they hold it is filling up, and if it fills up too much, it's gonna fuck it up, and so they won't be able to produce that oil. That's why they went after Venezuela first.
Come
get
on.
their oil. And next, they're going after Cuba because there's a lot of Chinese technology there that's monitoring.
These are all very
So
close to
still though, I'm
America.
like, we can't open the Strait of Hormuz.
They don't want to open the
They don't
strait.
want to.
They're trying
The
to
American.
The
They're trying to
because
Americanize what we not
We're-
not
we've-
Americanize.
we-
They're trying
so
to
it's
get
closed
what we
because
have
of us.
first.
yes,
We're
lost,
closing
We
it.
lost
Yes.
the petrodollar. They're no longer selling their oil in dollars. They're selling yuan. what that'll do is collapse the entire
infrastructure of
yeah.
currency.
Never mind.
And
Don't
I
forget,
didn't
that's
know
the reason why we
shit.
killed
Now, the way you say
Gaddafi.
that, I get it now. Okay.
You remember back in the 80s and the 90s in SNL when they had a skit talking about the murder and assassination of Gaddafi? That wasn't a plan. That was infiltrated. Like they knew what they were doing because he was going to make the power of the African continent be backed by the dinar.
Yeah.
Like, let's talk real shit. I was in middle school reading this shit and getting kicked out of freaking Keelan Magny program because I'm reading books about Bobby Seale and Huey P. Newton and Malcolm X. Hey, you need to bring right literature, but this is too advanced for you. I'm in the fucking advanced
Barry
program.
Seal, bro.
13 years. And my grandmother had to tell me, he's like, they're mad at you because you're reading great literature. Yeah, because Tupac said one thing that you should stay with any American. I may not change the world, but I will spark the intellect that will make the person do so. That's what we hear from musicians. That's why I'm here as a spokesman and being a philanthropist, and that's what we're going to do. Yeah. But it starts by doing the simple shit, stupid. Question. He just broke down everything I could have done in a lump sum in 20 minutes because the tariff was the first strike of commerce to our infrastructure. And what did it happen? A domino effect. Because once you have tariffs, you have a structure of currency. Once you break down currency, you stop product. Once you stop product, you stop shipment. When you stop shipment, you stop working. When you stop working, you stop hours. When you stop hours, you stop an infrastructure. Watch the show Boys.
Yeah.
Spirit.
Well, it sounds like so there. Is part of this like that we're trying to get them to switch back to petrodollar or whatever that
they're trying to take out China's oil.
So like this is about China not being able to get oil through the strait.
Correct, because
where's China's navy in all this?
Right now they're surrounding Taiwan.
Because if you really think about it,
blockade like shit type shit.
I mean, they can go through it, but they're
prepping.
Yeah, they're doing military exercises outside of Taiwan.
I really want you to think about a Chinese assault on America. That
Red
is
Dawn.
Not good.
OG.
That is not good
Dog,
for
there-
anything ever
Bro,
in
if you think
in
there
the
aren't
world. That's why
communist actors inside this country, bro, on behest of the CCP, you're an idiot.
I mean,
You're a
I'm not
fucking
saying
idiot.
I don't believe it,
That-
but what I'm saying
that
is
might
I
be
don't believe
standing
that.
to activate. If there's anybody that you should worry about,
I'm not
it's
saying I don't believe it. What I'm saying
the
is
brown countries.
I don't believe that they will be so willing to do it.
It's
like anytime
no,
soon.
it's China, dude, and people are sleeping on China, and like when Biden was like, it's different when we're talking about Uyghur, basically indentured servitude, whatever, slavery, modern slavery, and it's like different cultural norms. It's like, is that it's just different cultural norms, or is it like that's like evil shit, and we should stand against that, right? Isn't that what America stands for?
Biden was in the email as a copy, like the real Biden is gone, and we have an actor. And like at the end of the day, it's smoke and mirrors. Like
one thing,
real talk.
Well, and it's like there's no, we don't. You know what sucks about this country is we need major tragedies to like unite, like, and we can't come together unless some fucked up shit happens. Yeah. It's just how it is, dude. And it's like uniting as a country, that's what China counts on. How they dominate is by people thinking that having an American flag on your patio is like you might be racist.
Yeah.
That mentality in America is the problem, because if you want a strong country, you have to have a strong like community within the country.
Of course.
Dude. And it's like we've gotten so tied up in the bullshit that we fight about.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
It's like all these other countries.
That's what I was going to say.
There's
Do you believe that there's a real issue here in America right now as far as political beliefs? Do you think that like we can't get along together as Americans because of like what we believe in? Like I might believe something totally different than you believe, but isn't it still okay for us just to like disagree and still be friends, right?
I think so, but
there's a lot of people that
I think for some
like,
people, I say that I think for some people, the fight is the point. Fighting
it's
is
like why
they don't like, they're not interested in us in coming to see you, because it's the point is to fight. It's like it's a like fighting to fight versus like, that's why like if you ever had a bad relationship, you know, and it's like you're arguing with your partner. If you have a partner that's trying to work through a problem with you, then they're gonna like hear your side. Like and it's like if you have a partner that's just fighting just to fight
Just
with
because
you,
they want to fight. Yeah.
then there's no winning a fighter, a person that's just fighting just to fight.
Yeah.
Like you're not interested in us solving and figuring this out. Like where
You just
where
wanna
are
keep on
we?
talking.
How can we interface better with each other?
Yeah.
Like either we're trying to like get that like, but some people I think some people are just closed off, and I think like you could probably open up,
I just
change
think-
hearts and minds.
I think
but
that's like a huge issue in America today is that people don't see each other as people. They see each other as their beliefs. And they immediately go to jumping the gun on those certain beliefs, even if like there's values, right? But those same kind of values transcend in the beliefs, but you might not believe everything that somebody's talking about because they stand for some of the things that you might believe in, right?
yeah. Well, and it's like, dude,
You see what I mean? And that's how a
if
lot
you
of
look
fights
at
get started, I think.
the things that people disagree on, man, it's like there's probably like 5 or 6 things
And another thing.
that are like,
Can we really fix these problems? We're over here fighting about them,
Well-
but can I go out and do this shit tomorrow and make it any better? Why am
Yeah.
I arguing about this even? You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? That's what makes me
the
like, feel
conversations have to evolve
different. Yes.
about like any conversation we're talking about, you know, like between the sexes, between races, cultural.
It has to evolve
All those
past of
conversations
what,
have to.
it has to evolve past what's right and wrong and what we can do.
Yeah, and it's like also
As a
just
people.
like understanding how whatever we're talking about, you know, like there's always multiple sides to any issue or anything. So like I say people should just stop making it black and white and just acknowledge that it's like gray area. It's all gray. And
That's funny you say that because I told him almost a week to this day that like I need to stop operating in the gray area. So with what you're saying, I know that gray area you're talking about. And that's in the sense that I always felt like I can't be personable with too many people and be myself. So I look for people that I have a true bond with yearly to the point that I can express these thought process. Like just like how he responded. He can back a lot of these statements, but some things I haven't expressed to him. But all in all, he knows that I don't speak on anything unless I've done proper research and I have the validity. Because shout out to my man Cam, once again, like his podcast and his subject matter is facts over feelings. Like we're going for the facts today.
I say unfollow your feelings.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? And that's what we're about. We're a generation of followers because the market is about look at me with small
Because
content.
the internet overtook us all at the same time. And I mean, shit, Childish Gambino said it best because the internet. And after he did that, shit, a lot of things sparked. But I just really think it's like perception is everything. I mean, you say this all the time.
Say it again?
What were we going to say?
Perception
Over
and reality.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people's perceptions is their reality. Our reality is some people's perception. I always try to just live life by these simple statements because my grandfather told me you'll be as successful as the strangers that you talk to every day, and that means a lot because you don't know what someone's going through or their accessibility to either open or close a door for you that you need in your pathway.
Yeah. Well, no, I also will say though that I think perception does sometimes you have to acknowledge that it matters sometimes more than reality.
Yeah.
Because you know how a thing's perceived is oftentimes like gonna dictate like the pathway of how this thing goes.
My daddy told me
you know?
never leave the house looking like how things are in your life.
Well,
Exactly.
and it's silly to like think that you're the exception to a rule of like if you like you're gonna be judged based on your appearance, you're gonna be judged based on how you
are.
carry yourself,
You are.
the type of energy you hold.
You are. Think about how many other business deals you would have missed out on had you not been looking nice, presentable, and sober-minded at that point in time.
It's like I don't get people that go to court looking all fucking. It's like why would you not show up? Like you need to play the part. You may or may not agree with it, but playing the game intelligently is is wearing a suit to court.
Yeah.
If you're
Playing the
dealing
game.
with bullshit, it's just playing the game intelligently.
Yeah, you're damn
because
right.
you're going to be perceived in a better light immediately just by your attire.
And it's sad that you're absolutely right. And then the negativity towards it, those same people that do dress the part and look that way, those the Epsteins,
I
right?
know.
Like those are the people that
I
no
know.
one batted an eye about. Oh, he's not a bad guy, but we found out. Like, you know what I mean? That's deep. That's what made me so scared to be a father, especially to a young girl, because these trafficking shit. Like I used to see this shit as a kid and be really mentally messed up
Yeah.
because it's like I couldn't fathom what the parents could think like. Like I have family members where they lose their babies. Like they got buried their kids. That is the worst thing to live on this world and have to bury your child. And I see my great grandmother had to do that twice. So I be telling people, it's like, don't play with me. I love my life, but I love to see my baby have a life for herself. So before you go there, I will go there because I know my, situational awareness, my surroundings, and I try to keep myself in good light of who I am. So if I don't put that out there, I shouldn't have that. So it's shout out to the people that keep around me because they don't keep that energy. So when I see you in places like Bungalow, when you come out to East End, it's always great light because I wouldn't even put myself in those situations. I got to actually see my youngest baby sister come to East End and jam out with me and him, and my uncles have her around us like protected.
They came out. Shout out Gene Ferris. He just came through on Saturday, and it was a great time. We had a whole lot of people.
And DJ Inferno.
Man, DJ Inferno. Yeah, it was
DJ Inferno. Shout out to Ghost.
Great time. I'm talking
shout
about.
out to Vanessa.
Shout out the Spring Fling that we got going on at East End every Saturday right now.
We're putting our plug-ins tonight with Cody. You feel me?
My bad.
We're plugging you in.
It's going crazy every Saturday. Come out to East End, and we got a little festival-like experience for you guys. And I just curated a whole festival last week.
Quick, pop in. $5 Ghost bombs. You know what I mean? Come fuck with us.
$5 burgers.
Yeah.
$5 old
Wagyu.
Wagyu.
Chef kiss.
Wagyu.
Great. Shout out Joe. But
big shout out to Joe. He's killing it back
Joe,
there.
shout out Coulter. You already know what's going on.
Yes, we love it there.
But yeah, dog. Shout out Easton. All we're doing is making a vibe for the people that want to come out. Wednesdays are always the slow nights around the city. We're just trying to, live music, good DJ, some good food, some good drinks, and make Wednesdays a vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For some reason Tuesdays seem to be pretty live, dude.
Really?
They do. And
It's
I'm
the
like,
kickoff.
Got the club going.
No, I always feel like, and born and raised here, if y'all have ever been here like as a visitor, just go to a corner store, ask if they have an Austin Chronicle. That's another reason why I picked up one that y'all had today.
I didn't even see
Because
that.
This thing is really your guide map to like what we do throughout a week, a month. You feel what I'm saying?
That and when we're with Austin and live this week, ATL.
Talk to
and
him, Nari.
speaking of Austin Chronicle, I'm pretty sure my boy Steve Sternshine had some retractions on his shit.
Exactly.
Because they put his shit on a cover story, bro.
Literally, like Austin Chronicle made my whole family believe in the talent that I have as
Make sure you
being
do
this
your
artist.
research, Austin Chronicle, before you write shit.
There you go.
Ooh.
Shots fired.
Oh, that's terrible. I have a
Good.
friend. I have a friend that
Good.
actually was the
Good.
valedictorian.
Somebody told me I need an arch nemesis.
The valedictorian from my high school. Actually, he's a writer at the Austin American Statesman. So like, we can work that out. We'll take care of you, Cody.
Dude.
For real.
No, bro. Yeah. So I want to hear what you think. You said Charlie Kirk earlier.
Oh shit.
Erica Kirk. What are your thoughts on Erica Kirk? I'm just curious.
She looks like Drewski.
I haven't watched
Fucking
any.
great.
I haven't watched any of the videos.
Just her energy.
Here's the thing. Yes,
She looks like Drewski.
I've seen them all with sound off.
The fucking
I've seen every one of the videos I've seen of Erica Kirk is with sound off.
Yeah.
And then I've seen the remix, of course, that Drewski did. It was crazy. I just saw all those with sound off too. But it was just the pure energy. And every time I saw the energy, it was the same thing. Drewski nailed it.
bro.
Drewski nailed it from top to bottom.
Bro,
and,
they're trying to.
I don't know why she came
They're trying
out.
to railroad that kid, dude.
Who?
The fucking the shooter, the guy that killed Charlie Kirk, supposedly.
Yeah.
What do you mean, railroad? What do you mean?
Like, dude, they're not giving the defense like any of the fucking shit they have. Like the FBI's like holding on to fucking evidence that they're like asking for in discovery and shit. The evidence the FBI has. I mean, bro. Whenever the whole thing, when they found
so you're
the
telling me
bullets,
they're about to just drop the whole thing?
It was when they found the bullets, and they were like, and they had this, and that's when I was like, this.
Wait, so you're
this
telling
is
me they're
bullshit.
just gonna drop
I
the
was
whole
like,
thing?
Dude, they don't have a case.
Exactly.
They don't have a case.
So-
They don't.
so a man-
they don't have ballistics that agree with the story
A
they're
man
putting
dies
out.
in front of his kids, and we
A
don't even have a case
30-06
for
would
them.
blow a dude's fucking
Say it
head
again?
off,
Say it
clean
again.
off. A 30-06 is a fucking major, big time weapon, bro.
you
If you've ever
know
shot
fucking
one, you
Yes,
would
I
know.
have.
You-
Yeah, I'm just
For,
saying.
for,
I'm
for
just
a
saying.
hunting,
Yeah.
for a hunting cat, like
and you know,
I'm
bro.
just
That's
saying
just
this
like,
is
bow,
crazy.
like, dude.
I
a
didn't even know
30-06 is the
Blow a guy's head
southern Georgia, Florida, Texas, going out there to get you some buck or maybe hit you a hog and not really destroy the meat, but stop the actual goddamn like the thing that you're pursuing. A 30-06 is something for a redneck that can catch you. Like, bro, there's no way his face
He
would have
would've-
been intact.
Yeah, well, it hit his neck, so it would have blown his.
Do you see what I'm saying?
It would have like essentially decapitated him.
He would have looked like a fatality from Mortal Kombat 11
Yeah, or
or
at
12.
least his head would have been hanging off
I'm
to
telling
one
you.
side. It would have been way more graphic than it was.
I used Jackson Mortal Kombat 11 and 12, bro. His face
Yeah.
would have been mutilated.
It's a joke, and again, this is goes back to they think you're dumb. They think you're dumb, so they'll sell you any bullshit, and you'll go, okay.
Let me fuck you up with this. Remember I told you I love...
This is where you change shit. You start caring about the clear lies that you're being told.
My point.
Because it's like, don't insult me. Don't fucking insult me with this nonsense, bro.
It's almost
crazy.
like-
It's our own government complicit in a cover up. It's
Yeah,
the
to a
FBI,
lie.
bro.
To a lie.
It's the FBI. Dude, they confiscated the hospital videos from where Charlie Kirk was taken, but they paved over the fucking crime scene like 3 days later.
Oh wow.
What the fuck are you talking about? Well, you need the tapes from the hospital, but you're gonna
think-
literally pave over the crime scene,
I think that,
bro.
I
Fuck out of here, dude.
I think that we need.
Commerce.
That was my rant.
I love it.
I understand. I think we need like a better way of dispersing information, just in all of us finding out about this on Instagram.
Yes.
There's no fucking way we can all be getting the same.
No,
I'm
seriously.
talking about
Well,
this is all biased between so many different people. And I don't. And here's the thing, like
See,
I
what
choose.
I'm talking about though, nothing that I'm saying is.
No,
I'm not talking about bias.
No,
I'm talking about facts
that's
that
not-
don't
that's not-
make any sense.
I know.
That's what I'm talking
I know.
about. I'm like, it's like, to me, it's like, if it was believable, it would be believable, right? So the fact that they don't have anything to like show you, this kid, dude, he got fucking MK Ultra, bro.
What I
This
mean,
dude
what
is
I
like-
mean, is, what I mean is, even the jury is probably swayed about a whole bunch of different mixed feelings that they're feeling about all this different shit that happened, and there's so many different angles.
Oh,
of
and the
shit that
murder
you can
weapon just
see.
happened to be left on Palantir property.
Yeah, yeah.
Just a happy coincidence, for
I
Peter
just-
Thiel.
It's crazy to me that we could believe everything that's put in front of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
because we have access to information so vastly to the point that if it's real information, first thing we do to display it, we
Is
say,
it
"Oh, it's-
AI?
Well,
exactly, exactly."
Independent media is truly more democratic now. So the way that people are getting their information now, it's like the mainstream media doesn't have the same level of influence now, dude. It's like independent media, podcasting,
There
this
you
type
go.
of shit.
Candace
It's all
Owens,
Candace
You
goes
know,
hard in the paint,
Kurt,
dog.
Jesus Christ,
what's my
bro.
man, Officer Tatum? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, and that's why.
those are Cam's favorites.
Yeah, and I'm listening to that because when I sit with my manager and we
Yo,
talk,
Candace, I admire Candace for not being
she's
afraid
beautiful.
to go.
Oh, she's
Oh yeah, no,
She's
didn't
so
care at
freaking
all.
hot.
She goes to
immediately went
anybody,
at
dude.
everybody.
She's like, and if you're dumb, you'll fuck with her.
exactly, and that's my point. She's basically playing Yu-Gi-Oh live with a trap card every time. She has a deck full of trap cards, and people falling for it is like, "Oh, you fell in my trap card," because she knows strategically you can't fuck with her. Even when what's Charlie Kirk's wife tried to
Erica.
Erica tried to do the little jabs. She had a list. She read her down like a fucking Miranda rights. Like she was
Are
arresting
you
her.
talking about
with-
the one in the black?
Yes, like you gotta understand.
That
when she-
wasn't weird at all.
Thank you. Like, come on. Nothing's worse than having the validity that your facts match your display in your conversation. That hurts people because now you have to sit there and not only receive that, but you have to be accountable for what you said and spew it out that had no real validity. That's where we're going in with America. And I love that you said that because it segues back what I said about Joe Rogan and Alex Jones. There's no Joe Rogan experience without Alex Jones. You think I'm lying? Go back because Joe Rogan and my favorite fucking Uncle Joey, were on his episodes. I was a big fan of that. Shout out to my man Certified and his sister that had an actual television station and a channel for Austin Media. Like, that's my
We're
point.
standing on the shoulders of giants.
We're standing on the
some
shoulders
tyrants,
of
some benevolent. To the followers,
I
it's
fuck with you,
relevant.
Cody. And that's the point about it. You asked me to be on here because we wanted a general segue conversation, and that's what we're going to give you. But the problem is that the ones that are tainted, that can be able to give, the information that is either plighted in the wrong negativity and distracting, they have the platform to get that money and also still get those fan bases, but not knowing that it's been filtered. That's why I say Alex Jones, the InfoWars was unfiltered. A lot of that shit, yeah. it sounded like some shit that you'll throw on the wall and see if it's stick or not. But
This
a
is-
lot of that shit came to fruition.
This is.
Yes.
That's what I'm. This table that is. You say whatever, dude.
And I appreciate
and
it.
it's like, just know what hills you're ready to die.
Oh, yeah.
I encourage anybody to say whatever the fuck they want.
But
And it's
just
like,
know if you're ready to die on that hill, you better die on that hill.
Better be ready.
Yeah.
That was my boy Osama. Check him on Netflix right now. He's working through Kevin Hart's thing.
was like,
Oh,
yeah.
hey, shout
Bro,
out him.
He did AGT during COVID. It was really weird, but he he did a joke, and I'd seen him do this joke in the clubs, and it's like he will use a chick in the audience as somebody. It's like crowd work, but
Yeah, of
like,
course.
but proper crowd work with
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a purpose. He's
Yeah.
just. So he's like talking to Heidi Klum because she's the only real audience there as a woman. And then she got all like offended at him. And then like he later went on Entertainment Tonight and like didn't apologize. And I was like,
That's what you're supposed to do.
my
That's
bro.
hilarious.
You stand on business.
You stand up. That's why Kevin Hart's a bitch. I'm sorry, dude. Kevin Hart is apparently,
He's gonna go
according
back
to
in the bar there,
Orlando,
yeah, 'cause he doesn't want that.
Orlando Brown.
he sold his booty hole
Yeah.
for 50 mil.
Of course.
Whoa, Orlando Brown.
That's pretty
After-
good. Your booty's worth 50
After
mil,
he
dude.
did the engagement,
that's a decent.
he did the
take on
engagement
your booty.
movie.
I didn't even know
They were
that.
talking to him and said,
My
"Would you ever
Lord.
go in the dress?" And he said no. And then after that, a few weeks later, they put him in a dress in SNL as the new freaking Pope in that purple dress. And what did Kevin Hart say? He said he wouldn't wear a dress, and in a couple of weeks, they put his ass in a dress.
It's like also when you all this now, we know all this now. You start to look at stuff like Chappelle after
Yes.
Chappelle show, and it starts to make a lot more sense why he's like, I'm fucking piecing the fuck out to Africa.
only that.
Like this is all like because he had to have been around it and been like fuck all this, and that's why he dipped out because it was like. And everybody thought he was crazy. It's like, no, they were just trying to like, buy his soul from him. And
Would you
he
want
wasn't gonna do
500
that.
million or 50 million? It's your money. You
Yeah.
made 500 million,
Yeah.
and they're gonna give you 50 million because they did not believe in Cody.
Yeah.
How the
Yeah.
fuck would you feel?
The math didn't math.
It don't matter. And
You
Kev-
know, we said, you know what we were talking about? You know what we were talking about? Gillian Wallow,
Yep.
$1 million worth
Yep.
of game.
we seen
We
a
talking
dip
about,
from
we were
there.
talking about the same
Numbers.
thing because we saw a clip in $1 million worth of game, maybe like, man,
3
I'm
months
talking
ago?
about whenever we saw this clip like a couple days ago, but the clip was from whenever they first started the podcast.
Yeah, I
And we
remember
were
that.
looking at like, man, like what changed, bro? Like, what was it? The amount of money they were getting? Was it was this? Was that? But it was literally
You do a commercial, you're off the artistic roll call forever.
Talk.
Like
When you have Barstool
everything
behind
you
you,
say is suspect.
thank you.
Yeah, and the words coming out of your mouth are like a little turd in my drink.
Who's that well-known guy that goes around taking the pizza test? That's going around taking the one bite pizza test.
Oh, bro, I can't remember
Dave
his name.
Portnoy?
Dave Portnoy. There
So,
we go.
Okay, Mr. Dave, Mr. Barstools, and stuff like that, backing $1 million worth in game. Now you notice that they don't have the backing; their numbers plummeted. So what does that
The
say?
numbers aren't that
You
good.
know,
right
you know who also is very quiet about Israel? Fucking Rogan.
Oh, you know why? You know why?
I know why.
Okay,
but
then.
it's like you can't look at us and you can't talk to us.
You
and
better
be
watch
like,
out. They're gonna flag
you're
this
not.
whole
And
damn video.
this is
That's fine. That's
this
what we
is
want.
What Rogan? Why we loved Rogan? What
Thank
made
you.
us love Rogan?
What did I
right?
say earlier?
Don't forget that, Joe. What made us all love you? Because if you forget that, you're done. You're lost.
Yeah.
You're gonna be gone.
Yeah.
And it's like to me, it's like you have to like know where again
That drawing line,
that line. Look at what Candace is doing.
that gray area.
Candace is like, if there's anybody on planet Earth right now doing more to like get a hit on her,
Come on,
there ain't. I can't think of one.
that's my point.
She's got more balls than almost any of these motherfuckers out here, dude.
And we're talking about men.
We're
She
talking
got
about
more
men
balls than
than
men.
men.
So, and that's what is just so voluptuous about her because she is running through a wall, not for herself.
She's a national treasure.
That's my point. She's not running through a wall, not for just herself, but for all of us that will question authority. Keep it simple, stupid. It don't make sense that we're losing trillions of dollars and only response we have as the government officials like, well, we don't know what happened. So you're telling me we lost this money right before the plane was trying to hit the freaking Pentagon? We just so happened that they fucking crashed in this department of finances? I don't believe in coincidences. I'm black. I'm going to say it again. We don't believe in
I just saw a
coincidences.
Donald Rumsfeld thing about him getting questioned by some fucking intelligence dude.
Redacted?
About all this shit.
Redacted.
They're just like, y'all knew that. You knew you were lying at the time. There was never a, we found out later we were wrong. It was like, no, we knew we were lying at the time we did it. And then later we said we, had try to establish plausible.
Why are we the
deniability.
only government that allows certain public officials in a certain level to actually have no expiration date?
Because we have a population that doesn't hold their leaders
Thank you.
accountable. Truly.
Thank you.
That's not that we're not educated. We're not well read. We're not. It's. I don't want to think about it.
I think they might.
Executive,
I think they might
legislative,
make it-
That's
and-
why we're here, because you don't want to think about it.
They might make it
you
to where
and everybody
we can't
else.
really readily. They might make it to where we can't really readily identify like all the words they're using.
Oh, that's
Like-
called the stock
like-
market,
and I get,
bro.
And,
There you
and-
go.
and to be honest with you, it's because of how, like you said, well read we are. We got to be more informed on things that are going on.
If you want things to change, you have to know what's happening.
Yeah,
you
and
can't,
that's why we
you
gotta-
can't
niggas
bury
gotta
your
go
head
out
in the
and vote,
sand
nigga.
about fucked up shit and then get mad that the world's fucked up and nothing changes.
Niggas gotta
Because
go
it
out and
doesn't
vote.
change until people actually go. We have to know what's happening to be able to hold properly
Yeah.
these leaders accountable. Americans were better about that in times past.
Yeah.
And it's like we're in a generation now where we don't care as much, and it's like that lack of engagement, and it's like we create the problems. Like we let the problems.
We're dehumanized. We're so, like Mike Tyson said it best. We live now in a world of keyboard warriors. Like no one's never been punched in their face, and it's sad because I've been in situations.
Everyone's got a
Mike
plan.
Tyson said
Yeah.
that because of what was that? He literally was getting
Nah.
harassed on the plane.
Nah, it's
But-
not even that, because you gotta understand. Like we come from, like, I don't know about you. I grew up where you had bullies,
Yeah.
and you either dealt with the bullies or life was gonna bully you.
Right.
And then when you're raised by generations and other generations that don't go for that shit,
Yeah.
they're like, look, I'm gonna give you this pack of roll of quarters, dimes, and nickels, or pennies, and hold it in your pocket. And if you got more friends, all right, take this little screw, this wrench with you, or a little like Phillips head screwdriver. I'm gonna poke something. You're not gonna jump me. And the next time y'all do it, y'all gonna remember that he's not going down easily. I'm going home with these like scars, bruises, and black eyes. But tell your mama how I tried to stab you in the jugular. Because 4 or 5 of y'all trying to jump on, y'all won't catch this square one. I live in that generation, but it made me a better person. Like, don't play with people because you don't know what they're going through. We live in such disconnected that when you can see someone die on film, and when you pull out your phone instead of calling 911, I'm not
Crazy.
fucking with you.
And that's everything that goes on 6th Street.
That's
now.
one of
As
my.
soon as you see-
That's what I'm scared of.
Right.
I am a hip hop artist. I'm a musician, but my goal is to be a philanthropist. Be something that people can look up to, and other kids like, I know who came
If
from
you're
that.
doing that, you're an NPC. You're just an NPC. Like you're not a human anymore. Like you lost your human card, as far as I'm concerned. Because
Yeah.
like your ability to like care about a situation like that, and also though it's like knowing where can I step in or not step in. I was thinking about this. Like guys will break up fights with chick. Like a guy beating up a chick in public will get stopped by other men pretty much most of the time.
Yeah.
Like right, but like a guy getting two guys, like a guy will like won't step in,
Yeah.
right? And it's like, but I still think that
Oh, I
even
see what you
I
mean,
think
I see
even
what you
with
mean, I see what you mean, I
dudes,
see
like
what you
even
mean.
with dudes, if you're a human and you see one
should care
dude
about the-
clearly won this fight and he's like that, even
should
I feel
care
like
about-
you still
yeah,
got to be like,
yeah.
all right, bro, all right,
Chill
all
out.
right, all right, it's done. You know,
the-
like it's done.
In the state of
He's
Texas,
done.
I was just telling them, state of Texas, what you have to, or especially if you're out there in 6th Street, tell someone, are we fighting? And make sure they agree to it. It's called the mutual combat law. Once they ass hit the flow, the fight's over. They on their pockets.
Then pull your glove off.
No, I'm keeping it a buck with you.
and
That's no
slap
longer.
a bitch.
That is no longer an assault case. You just saved yourself from a felony charge. I done saved you for 10 years on some bullshit because someone was drunk. Before
Bro,
they want
you
to
just
squabble.
gave me a sketch idea, dude.
I hope it did, but I'm keeping it for anybody that's leaving. If you out here in Austin, Texas, Texas, period, and you have an issue with someone, tell them, are we agreeing in a mutual combat? He says yes. Y'all squabble. He fall or you fall. That fight's over. He continue fighting. That's a fucking assault.
Yeah.
And going back, what your situation is, if he's in a situation already, I already told him before today when we pulled up, he like Takeoff. If you're arguing with Nari, I already know that the person arguing with Nari is wrong.
Yeah. It's just public UFC, dude. You
It
know?
really, and that's crazy because you can get knocked out. But
like,
once you're down,
But here's the other thing: fight like a gentleman's fight, like where nobody's brandishing shit.
Exactly.
We're just gonna fight, and
That's
the
it.
winner wins.
That is what,
Yeah.
Like then that's a fight I could be like, all right. But a fight where it's like somebody like that, and that's the thing is like you don't
You don't know people.
No.
You don't know
You
people.
don't know if somebody's gonna be
You don't know if they're fighting for their life or they're fighting just to fight.
right, and it's like some people aren't there to fight fair or
Exactly.
be. That's and to me that's where it's like there's that risk. It makes it too. Now, again, you turn me into a dog. You back me against the corner. I'll be a dog. I don't want to be a dog. I don't want to do that. I will, but it's always a last resort. I think it should always be your last resort option because you're like
either fight or flight.
Yeah,
and I believe
it's like
in that.
De-escalate. If you can de-escalate a situation, like if you can win a conflict with your intellect, that's the real win, dude. That's you being a fucking G. Because a G ain't gonna have to get his hands like it's like that dog, dude. The dog in the the one I'm talking about in the yard. That's like there was videos going around the real King Charles, and he's like big ass other dogs that are bigger. And he walks up, and they're
I remember that. Yeah, they all bow down
He
to
don't
him.
have to get aggressive.
He's like a golden doodle or something like
that. It's just the energy he carries, bro.
It's not about the size of the dog, but about the size of the fight in the dog.
Yeah.
And you can have that. Like my RP to my grandmother, Ruby McBride. She used to always say, like, you're passive aggressive. I was like, no, I'm strategic. I know that there's gonna be consequences for my actions. I can get this ass whooping from him and then get an ass whooping from you. Or I can whoop his ass and still get an ass whooping for you. But at the end of the day, the end result is I'm gonna get an ass whooping.
Right.
So why even deal with it? I'd rather have the sensibility like he's good, he's a good kid, all that sense, but we have to take it there and all the other, parameters and variables that I tried to do to make this non-violent, great, I can be myself now.
Yeah.
No one's ever interviewed you, Cody. I'm just wondering where you going this year, man. What you got going on, man? How you feeling? Because I mean,
It's a weird year, too.
It's already it's a weird year, but it's a good year. We got a lot going on already. I want to know what you got going on, man.
Dude,
You've been quiet for a while.
I'm trying to make some stuff happen, bro. We got something cooking with 512 Studios, hopefully in the near future.
Hold on, little event. You need some sound for that?
Yeah, Mr. Vic. Vic is the producer, but there's thoughts like the idea is like turning it into something that we could do as a recurring, like a monthly series maybe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, basically Cody Kai Cast live at 512.
Oh,
and I think I've already asked Mr. D's on the homies to be the first guest on there.
Hell yeah.
So hopefully we can make that happen.
I'm sorry, you said Mr. D's?
Mr. John D's.
D's nuts?
D's. My man.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. You can clip it out, but I heard it, I was like, I got to be me.
Dude.
Mr. D's.
No, John D's, shout out, man.
Shout him out.
Yeah, the homies are just the collection of a lot of dope motherfuckers. But like,
yeah, I'm already knowing.
Yeah, like D's and Muling, and then just like the core group of like Justin Heights.
Okay.
And then probably just like some other homies to bring in, hopefully on this first one. But
like
still working on putting it together. But yeah, that's the thing I'm most excited about.
I like it. I was just wondering where you going to, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying. That's the thing, bro. I'm just like, it's like this fucking shit, dude. It's like putting this out every week. It's like, I know some clips do great, some clips do okay, some whatever, and it's on and on, you know, and it's and that's why I was talking about like perception, because I run into people out here and they have maybe this perception of me based off of this, which is.
But you haven't actually had a conversation with me yet, so you can't have a valid perception. You just have this made up perception.
Yeah,
that
but
you
it's
have.
like they see this and they see like what we do, and obviously like the quality of like the product is pretty good, I think, and so. All those things play into this idea of what I'm doing with it, but sometimes I'm just like, I'm just,
I understand.
You're still grounded. That's what it is, because we live in a society that views are now currency. So if they see that you're getting a lot of views on your actual platform, you're somebody. That's a currency to you.
Yeah.
And currently, we understand that we know you as a human. Like, we know that you'll come to Bungalow on Rainy Street and come pop out and see Nether out on Sundays and have a real conversation with me and be like, bro, I was just thinking about you. You want to be on the...
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate it. I need that because I'm a different person from what you interviewed last time when I was just a guest that was invited by Alvin. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that I appreciate, because that lets me know that the 6 degrees of separation is a true feeling.
Yeah.
Because even though we haven't seen each other, I've always kept you in mind. I'm looking at your videos like he's keeping it going. And when you tell me, it's like, look, this situation wasn't good, I want to bring you back. Bet.
Yeah.
I got a turtleneck for you from H&M and some leather pants to go with these Dior's. You feel what I'm saying?
Bruh.
Like, because I wanted them to see that this is the second time you get to see me on this platform, not in a gas station t-shirt, not in a sense that I'm not sure what I should be speaking about. I know that Cody's a friend. So this is a friend conversation that's just going to segue to whatever they may like to look at. And like you said before, the clipping goes with to what is more like the times, like
There's
what
a-
we're talking
there-
about.
There's a huge thing right there with the clipping. Yo, if you're making content right now, if you're really involved in trying to start your own thing on the internet right now, you have to understand the power of clipping. If you're doing long form content, like it's so much more than you could believe. At first, we were doing long form content, and we were just putting it out. Yeah, we were getting like 500, 600 views, but we weren't clipping a lot.
Yeah.
And that could have transcended into so much more views, so much more money. And for anybody that's doing this shit right now, bro, I just gotta really, like, first and forward, focus on the genuineness of your content and how you want it to feel. And then afterwards, you got to worry about going back and getting clips and then posting them to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. All this shit, like YouTube, bro, like YouTube Shorts, like it's a whole thing. YouTube Shorts actually is paying more than Reels right now. I think you know this, and bro, like the game isn't free, and people can charge you so much for me just simply telling you that you need to be more diligent about what, if you're putting shit out right now, go back, clip it, look at what you're doing. Don't just leave it at, oh, I filmed, I recorded today, I'm gonna post it. Don't just post it. Go back and look at it again. Get clips. Go back and share it with friends and get friends to share that shit too, because that's how you grow. That's how you
I'll say this: you need intention to get attention.
You do, bro. You really do.
Because and what you just said a minute ago, this is a thing, and this applies to dating too, by the way. So putting
a man that plans to fail,
the men's on game over here is like it's an attention economy. And if you don't understand that, then you're not gonna get the game because attention does matter, for sure. But it's like, to me, it's like you can't let attention deceive you into thinking like that it really means relevant, it translates to relevance.
Yes. I understand.
And it's like what you're saying is exactly what my thought is like, we have these conversations. I don't have any objective here other than just the conversation in the moment. Later we go back, okay, let me mine out what could have like had some real value moments of this, put them out, and be consistent. And that's the other thing. If you want to put people on game, that's more game.
That's what gets
you got to
people
be consistent.
That's what people.
You got the thing that gets me the perception of credibility, whether or not it could be.
I can't just see 3 episodes. I can't just see three singles. I gotta see
of receipts.
I gotta see it all. Exactly.
Results.
Exactly. Results.
Like money talks, bullshit walks. If you're about a thing, and it's like, I hear people say this shit all the time. It's like, well, like I everybody wants to start something or do something. It's like, you just do it.
You have to do it.
Yeah.
It's like there's no starting point where you're like, okay, here it is now.
Yeah.
You make some shit, and then it probably isn't going to be that good. And then you make more shit.
Yeah.
You keep going.
And then maybe it's a little better. And then you make more shit. And then if you're consciously working on it, then you're going to make better shit over time, right?
Definitely.
And then it's, falls into place. But it's like, the cart before the horse, metaphorically, like in terms of putting something out, it's like I worry about what I'm doing here before I worry about how I'm gonna, put this out. And I try to not think about, like, although it is a thing to like have guests that might have like large social media influence, right? And that's gonna just automatically help us. Yeah. But it's like, I'm not booking people on that alone.
No.
In fact, that's it's a consideration. I'd be lying to say it's not if somebody's had like no presence, I'm like,
of course,
I need you to have something. But like to me, it's like that's the wrong thinking to like go into it. It's the better thinking is, how can I have quality conversations with people?
And that's the clipping.
And then it'll be, if it's good, it's gonna find its legs.
Just like you said, like if you just go with the celebrity or the people that got motion or a presence online, then the clipping is not really that important.
It's
because
crazy.
The name
Sometimes you get a big name like that, and then you go and talk to them, and then it's not even like that great of a conversation because like they're just not that much of a people person.
Exactly.
I've even had Coota could name a couple of interviews where I told you I was host of Paradox. And I used to do a whole lot of interviews, just like how you do. But sometimes I go up and talk to, hey man, tell me what you got going on next. Tell me about your next singles, your next releases, man. I just want to go. What's going on in your life right now, man? And then, shit, man, nothing.
Same
just
old,
chilling.
same old. I don't know what the same is. You know what I mean?
Talking about.
Come on now. There's someone, something special in your life?
I can't imagine my life without something that's creatively stimulating me to drive me forward.
Definitely.
Like, and then like constantly new ideas too. Like I feel like ideas like constantly, like you need new fresh things to like keep the charge for yourself emotionally.
Yeah.
It's like, because that's like with like jokes, like writing jokes. It's like, I can't do the same jokes I did. They may have worked years
You
ago.
gotta go live life and then come back and write again. And
I
then
don't
be like,
feel
yeah,
it.
I
you
get
know,
it. I get it.
you know, and I don't feel it. If I don't feel it, the audience won't feel it, and we're going nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, and it same thing applies, because even though the audience isn't here right now with us,
I understand.
they're proverbially here, out
Yeah.
here,
And
They-
judging us.
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah.
But that's what makes being a creator so great and also so hard, because we want to shelter this product, but also we want to be renowned for the product that we make. So that's that gray area that I keep coming back to. It's like there's no real expiration of time. Like the OGs that I deal with in the musician, they actually brought it up that Jazzy Jeff said this real lines. Like, you want to die as a musician empty. Like, the tank's empty, the clip's empty. There's nothing that you're holding on to.
Yeah.
Like, he can vouch. I have
Yeah.
over 60 something, maybe even 100 songs that are unreleased on a laptop that all I got to do is fix it. But in that time in the frame, I did it because it's therapeutic. For me,
Yeah.
I don't feel like I can talk about my problems, my frustrations, my pain, or the journey, my odyssey, through just a therapist. My therapist is my sound engineer, the person, this microphone, because I don't feel like I'm
My
talking to
therapist
anybody.
is the pad.
You
and
know
the
what I'm
pen.
saying?
The pen is Pentel. By the
Yeah,
way.
and I promise, I started there.
I'll put you on game. If
Pentel.
you're a pen person,
Pentel.
Pentel.
No, seriously.
Then make some shit.
And that means a lot for you even saying that.
You like, and it's like I'm assuming the same for you as for me. Like, you just don't stop writing
I can't.
ever. You know, like, it's like there's always writing to be done, and it's like there's always ideas to like flesh out, or you know,
real.
to get, because like the process of creativity. That's why I don't like screens, because like like I could type an idea down on my notes pad app, but it's not the same as actually having a notepad and
It doesn't
writing
hit
an
as hard.
idea
Yeah.
out.
It doesn't.
And that's analog versus digital, you know. And it's like,
Real.
to me, like, the idea is more, it internalizes more when I'm actually writing it down.
Because you have to pick
And-
up a pen. You have to turn the page. You
Yeah.
have to misspell a word, but you know what that word that
But
you
it's
know
like
you meant. You
that,
know?
that pad is always calling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, and it's like it's a place of solace.
Yeah.
For me, and in different forms too, because I might be writing bars just randomly, or I might have a journal entry. You know, like, but this is the pad. This is where I'm, you know, doing this thing. Like, I think more people should journal, bro. Honestly, like, keep track of your own fucking.
It's a sense of
psyche,
feeling safe.
bro.
It's that one little time that throughout this chaotic world, you can literally just feel safe, and no one's going to judge you for what you're saying, spewing, expressing. Like, I'm so big that, you know, shout out to my daughter, Harmony. She does competitive cheerleading, and I've always told her, you're my superhero. If I'm a hero to you, you're my superhero. Because all I want you to do is stand on daddy's shoulders and be greater than me. So if I'm your hero, you got to be you have to be super. And in her mind, she can save the world.
Yeah.
Even if it's from dance, saving a young lady when she gets, older up and being a dance teacher. But the point about it is that she's birthed from my mother in that sense. Her name is Melody. I'm Mike, a microphone. And my first child is Harmony. So this world doesn't feel right if I don't have all three.
Yeah.
From music to my mother to something to like leave a lasting legacy. And that's where we have to start being as people. If we start small in our own covenant, in our own communities, our own neighbors. Because when I grew up, you couldn't live down the street on my block and you left and you didn't either talk to us or we talked to you. Hey, we're leaving out of town. Can you keep an eye on it? Cool. You know what replaced that? Ring cameras.
Yeah.
And you know what pushed that as a product? The Freedom Act. Because now I'm not just watching your house, I'm watching this whole fucking neighborhood.
And it wasn't even just it wasn't just the immediate individual that's
Talk
watching
to
the
'em.
whole neighborhood. It's like the fact that the what's this shit called? NSA?
Yeah.
And
Snowden.
Come on now.
they'll go and look at everything. It's, you know what I mean? Yeah, of course they got
Bro,
ring cameras.
yes,
but
they
you-
know what I jerk off to.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Why do you think
Maybe they
Pornhub?
watch sometimes.
Why do you think Pornhub just
Right,
randomly
Baza?
stopped? Not for real, for real. Why did Pornhub just stop in certain states?
Oh, well, whenever they got rid of Pornhub here in Texas.
I don't know.
But
Oh
they
yeah, you don't know about that
implemented all
one.
the no,
I got
stay-
a VPN. I don't know what you're talking about.
Stay with me. They stopped Pornhub, right? But they implemented gambling in Texas.
They didn't even implement that shit. That shit got like
No,
niggas was
because
just
in
like
the state of
fuck it.
Texas, you have to
Well,
get a
know what? Yeah, you're
VPN
damn right.
to gamble. But when
I
they
can't
took
even
away
say anything.
Pornhub,
I'll shut up.
they didn't give a fuck about the VPN and allowed you to gamble. So they gave one addiction. They removed one addiction and replace it with another one.
Yeah.
It's always about commerce.
It's toxic conservatism.
Come on now. It's instant gratification. Before you have to go outside and go to the bar, have some game, and talk to a female. Or shit, go on Backpage, Craigslist.
Yeah.
But guess what? Log into your ex and scroll one time. One time. You're going to see the Aang freaking Disney movie from Paramount.
If you really wanted to like actually think about it, the matrix of data that they've compiled
Oh, bro,
on
Pokemon Go really got us.
on
in
all of
traps.
us.
Come on now.
Pokemon Go got us.
On
bro.
all of us.
Yeah.
And they're only getting more data every year on you.
Why are we building big old data
They're
centers?
only learning how to manipulate you better over time. The algorithm is, and you have to be aware, dude. That's the thing about the thing with social media. The biggest, scariest pitfall is the algorithm keeping you in an echo chamber where you stop hearing, you let your confirmation bias run you, and then we're all suspect to that because we're human, and it's just a human trait to have confirmation bias. But it's like you cannot sit inside your bubble of thing and not, and it's like it goes back to the being well read, being informed and shit, because like you have to have an understanding of how all the angles are playing out here.
Definitely.
If you want to be able to like actually have a thought about it, like it's like that's what's like
You can't
this
listen to
news
everything
should
that's
be
being put in front of
information.
you,
It
yeah.
shouldn't be programming.
There you go. Why is it called a TV? Because it's a television. I'm telling you the vision that you're supposed to have. Always remember that Amazon started as a book shipping company.
Remember when the
So
Kindle
pick up a
first came out?
fucking book.
Y'all remember when the Kindle first came out?
Talk to them.
Come on now.
And what is it backed by? Amazon.
Yeah, of course. That was the Amazon
Product-
Kindle. Like, yeah.
Product placement. I built a commerce that you first laughed at, but became a
I
platform.
remember
to sell
when
all
Amazon was
items.
only books, and then niggas was like, oh, what? I can buy a couch?
Come on now.
Bro,
What?
And don't forget, Amazon is just a platform to buy cheap shit from China and upcharge it. I have a business degree.
Is that what
Yeah.
team
You buy at a small level. That's why wholesale and retail became a big thing. That's why we have certain things put in place that certain people can't be knowledgeable of and make their own businesses, because all they need to do is pick up a fucking phone and research. How do
Yeah.
I start and
Yeah.
what do I need?
There's really no excuse for anybody to be not educated or not understand. Like, it's all you. Why do we call these smartphones when they make us so dumb? You know, like ultimately, like, is this a smartphone so I don't have to be smart? Like, that's the dumbest shit ever.
Exactly.
That's like the greatest, could be the greatest tool ever in all of history for the people to unite, or it could be the greatest mind control tool in all of history. You get to decide what it is. If you allow it to like consume you in that way, it's like that's why everybody should mandatorily just turn off their phone every day. At least don't look at your phone, like on purpose.
No, literally.
Like that's why I'm like I keep this on silent, face down. I'm
Yeah,
like I
screen
don't
time.
want I don't want to see a light up. I don't want anything from that, at least here, because I'm like that. This is a sacred place. It's like I'm here with this fucker, and you were right to get on me because I would get on my phone when we would podcast on your fucking back patio back in the day, and I'm like going back looking at him like, man, I'm not. That was fucking
Premeditated.
Not I shouldn't like because you
weren't thinking about it. Yeah.
You're literally like not present in the moment where and it's how people get. It's crazy because sometimes you'll walk up, you'll say something, somebody will be on their phone, and they'll just be so engrossed.
Wait, say that again.
Like you'll go up to somebody that's on their phone, and you might say something or like whatever, and they'll be so engrossed in it that they don't
hear you.
They're just not. It's like that's how powerful it is.
I didn't get mad at you for that. I got mad at you because you peed on my dog.
Oh well, that was an accident, bro.
I love that segue. He still kept you humble, even if that wasn't the reason why he was mad at
I fucking love it.
you. So we just found out that Cody is a dog peer.
God, you
Is
know
that a
what?
fetish? Let's talk about the
It
segue.
might be a fetish.
Do you look the dog in the face?
But I'm not mad at it.
Hey, do
I
you
just
look the
wanna
dog
hear
in the
what my-
face and play R. Kelly when you pee on him?
Yeah. Hold on.
I
Hold
wanna.
up. He said, if I wanted to move, I would have moved.
I have a
okay?
couple friends in PETA. I don't think they'll like
My
that.
dog was 13. Yeah.
And underage.
Dog, it was dark out. I didn't pee on the dog on purpose. I stepped out.
So how you know?
It was dark.
How did he know?
Dog came into the streamline. I didn't direct the streamline at the dog. The dog made its way into the streamline.
So
What's
so
even more fucked up is a dog probably just looked back up at you like,
Oh, that's
And
fucked up.
it was very. I would never pee on a dog.
Did you at least ask for consent? You didn't. I can see the way you laughed.
Listen, bro.
If
just-
I wanted to move out the way, I would have
It's not
moved.
my
bro.
fault. He couldn't let me do my business without getting up in it, dog. I was trying to not. I didn't.
Do you
Listen,
have?
there was no intentional dog
Holy
Do
pee.
you have any
fuck.
prior
was-
interactions with this dog
It's
before this
okay,
moment?
That is hilarious.
I'm just saying.
Oh my
Fucking what was his name?
Carmelo.
Is this a
Carmelo. Fucking Carmelo.
Carmelo too? One of my.
Dude, that is hilarious.
I might call Pete on you.
Bro.
I'll be thinking about this shit all night, bro.
Man.
This shit is killing
I'm
me.
gonna change your
I
name to
don't-
my number.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just change it. It was like Cody's now, not
Dog
Cody's gonna be
piss
Dog
Cody.
peer.
Yes.
Man.
Dude, we appreciate you for
I
inviting us
knew
out,
it.
dog.
This is why I'm gonna get canceled right here.
I
dog.
appreciate
Beat on
you
it
a
up.
whole lot for inviting us out, though. I can't, dude. First time I came through, I was sitting over there back on that couch, bro, just watching the whole thing.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
I was gonna say, I appreciate you,
Dog.
dog.
I'm gonna let everybody know he's getting money because he has a nice little strapped little Rolex. You know what I
Who you
mean?
talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about Cody.
Like, he got that motherfucker on right
My
now.
dad made me this watch.
It's
dude.
beautiful.
Oh,
It's
oh,
beautiful.
oh, oh,
Your,
you got a
your dad has
watchmaker in
great
the family?
taste.
Yeah.
Like I'm a watch guy.
Thank you. Yeah.
I love that.
My dad like got into watchmaking when he got.
Shout out
Yeah.
Cody's dad because
That's hard.
time is very valuable and it's very expensive, but it's not as cheap as people think it is.
I realize this about watches now at this point, bro. I think wearing a watch as a dude, it signifies that you're a man that cares about his time.
Yeah.
I think it's something that it conveys a certain level of maturity, I
Yes,
guess.
yes,
in terms
Never
of just,
realized.
growth.
like,
Yeah, I never realized until I started wearing Casio. Then I started looking down at my shit.
Yeah,
But that's a
I mean,
legacy
it's-
right there.
And it's like, because it's like for the longest time I didn't wear a watch because I'm like, I have my phone. What do I-" It's like, it's not, it's about more than just the time on the watch. It's about what it symbolizes, I
Yeah,
think,
to you.
Yeah.
to yourself, to
Yeah.
others.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like, yeah, having that, and it's also my father, so it's like,
Exactly.
you know, it's,
It's
like
value.
he's there, right
It's value.
there, all the time.
We can replace these little phones and screens,
Yeah.
but I grew up where it's like I could have had the opportunity to get a car as my first car as a graduation gift, but I looked up to my uncle because he was always well dressed. You know, like Southern man, shirt tucked in, the razor sharp freaking
He
stay
said, "I want a
flow.
watch."
Yeah, you know, he had to watch every day of the week. He sell houses, so I was always like, man, can you just buy me a nice designer watch? You know, maybe it's Jacob Cole, and he bought it for me. And till this day, I have it like put up because when he gets out the feds, that's what I'm gonna have on my wrist when he sees me. Let him know, like, I didn't hawk this watch. I didn't give this watch up because this is the value that you put into me. You could have bought me a car. My granny bought me a car.
Yeah.
But I wanted people to respect me and my time for the individual that I looked up to.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah, bro. It's
Value.
true. Value, man. Like,
Hey.
it's good to have for me. Like, I just, you know, my dad. That was another thing I was gonna say. He has a coin. I haven't gotten it from him, but he was a police officer for like 35 years in San
Grandfather,
Antonio.
same here.
My dad was in Metro Houston.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, my dad was SAPD.
Shout
but,
out to
like,
all the dads out there holding it down, protecting
Nah,
all these
for
families.
real.
Nah, for real.
Yo, yeah, dude, he carried a coin with him in his pocket like all throughout his career. That
50 cent?
I asked him for. He's gonna give it to me. Said the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is when good men do nothing.
Yeah, yes, I've heard the statement.
Yeah, it's like that's a motto, you know, to live by. Like, just if you want to keep evil from triumphing, like
Do
you have to,
something.
you have to,
You have to do
And I
something.
think that's why you see the feminization of society with men, bro. We've been over feminized as a culture.
No, you're absolutely right.
Men have been made to be feeling like very shameful about masculinity in general,
Or
and
expressing yourself.
or being and it's like telling men what it is they're supposed to be. It's like, bro, you be the thing you are.
Yeah.
That's it.
At the end of the day,
That's
you are who you are. That is
Yeah.
what it is. You are a man.
yeah.
At the end
But
of the day,
it's
you're
like
still a man because you are who you are.
and also testosterone. Let's be real. Like, levels have decreased in in men
Yeah.
in like our society
Food.
over the course of like the last for
It's
sure
the food.
diet.
Seriously.
But it's like, what does that mean? A more docile male.
Stagnant.
Men with like a population of men with like a healthy level of testosterone are not going to be pushed around the same
No.
way as
Yeah.
you know, a group of feminized betas,
Yeah.
you know, beta men. And that's why women are frustrated too, because there's men in general have become, I'm not saying all men.
No, you got
but,
a point.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Have
see what
become more feminized, and they're being less of a man now, and women, like, I get why women wanted some of like the there was
Dynamic, yeah.
but then the pendulum went too far, and then it's like the balance has to come back towards men stepping into being men more again.
Dave Chappelle said it best. He's like, you know, chivalry is dead, and all the women got like excited. He said, "Yeah, wait a minute," but women killed it.
Yeah.
Killed it. What you expect for us to do if you're allowing all this simp shit? And I can tell you right now, it goes into what you want.
Bro.
You've dealt with an alpha. that put you in your fucking place and you didn't like that shit, someone else or your friend that didn't have no relationship told you you can do better.
Yeah.
You found the lame that you can run over to. You don't get the same vibe. And now you're just like all these guys. No, because you had something great. You were upset with that because you couldn't make him bend over backwards for you and look for something better. And it wasn't better. It was better for the moment.
I'm sorry, I just realized this. This is the most coolest talk, bro. We even got our own podcast, bro, sometimes, and this nigga doesn't even say as much. He's not even speaking. This nigga is speaking truth to him right now that he doesn't speak elsewhere. And
Yo,
we have our own shit. This nigga
You
not
remind
even
me,
speaking it, bro.
Patrice said that, dude. Like
Thank you.
women, like it's like he's
So
a great
RP
white, and like there's the women great whites, and then
Yeah.
like they want to date their food or eat their,
Come on now.
you know, and then when they come around like another great white, and it's like, you know, that's not gonna like put up with their bullshit,
Come
like
on.
fucking like I'm a great white motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like they don't like. But he also highlighted the system, the king and queen system being like the system works because the king can make anyone the queen, but the queen can't make a king.
There
like,
you go.
Because
Come on, Al.
ultimately, that's the truth. A
It's
man in
a
his highest
hierarchy.
position will elevate a woman to her highest position.
My
but
point.
That cannot work
No,
the other way
it won't
around.
work no,
just
no,
can't.
no. She's not gonna fuck. We flip
Why
Burger-
look at Will Smith and Jada Pinkett? What you
Talk
talking
your
about?
shit. Thank
Oh,
you,
yeah, he's
sir.
so respected, isn't he?
So respected, even though he slapped someone that had nothing to do with
That was
nothing.
bitch move, dog. That was a
No,
bitch
for
move of
real.
bitch moves, dog. Because Chris Rock clearly wasn't like trying to be about that.
He
as
wasn't
when
slapping
he-
Chris Rock. He was slapping his wife.
Yeah, he was.
The embodiment of it. He can slap Chris Rock because he's not going into freaking felony and
Yeah.
have an assault charge.
Say what? G.I. Jane?
No, I'm
Yeah.
keeping it real because guess what? This woman had your daughter, this your child, write a letter to a man that's no longer here that she's never met before.
Like, but in a weird way, I
Just let
almost
that soak
feel
in.
bad for him.
just let that soak
Of
in.
course, we
A
all
man.
do.
How
Yeah.
We all
she's
do.
war-
But, like,
she's
nigga.
she's like sufficiently completely deconstructed his shit, like to the
Deco-
point where he's like, dude, the fact that it's like you're Will fucking Smith, bro.
Not
what
only
are you
that.
doing?
Not only
what
that.
are you doing with this? Why are you on this red table talk, letting your chick talk about fucking jumping on her fucking your son's friend's dick? Like it's just like I'm discovering my fuck out of here. You're being a whore and you're making your man like turn it into a fucking learning, like, bro, for the whole world to see. No wonder.
This
Morality
woman,
is a motherfucker.
It's not even that. This woman made the word entanglement a fucking like life journey for women that to be loose. Like, bro, no,
Entanglement. You were fucking somebody.
Bro. You are a 304, and it's okay. Embody that. Understand that. Hey,
Yeah,
if this is
own
a
your
fade,
hoe.
that's it.
Own your hoe.
Because I'm a whore.
Own your hodom.
WHORE. Whore. That's to me more sophisticated because at least I'm transparent with.
Yeah.
I'm going to be promiscuous.
You're owning your hodom.
I respect you and me that enough that I would never bring nothing to our engagement. But when you're blatantly just going to dictate and break me down as a person because you felt like you was in an entanglement and what I was given and created your whole lifestyle behind was not enough, I should shoot myself in the face and keep you on the background.
It goes to show you that, like, dude, the wrong woman, bro, can take down a great. It doesn't matter how great a man is, bro. If you don't, if you get with the wrong woman, bro.
I don't think it's wrong woman.
I was
I don't think
saying-
a woman was never be satisfied. Because the Joe Budden podcast had a little joke about that, about Adam and Eve, and say, hey, look at Eve. We have everything that we want. If anything we think about, it just manifests for you. Isn't this great? Eve's response is, yeah, but it can be better.
It's a question of morality at the same time, bro. You could imagine if TMZ broke this story and it was like very lackluster, and Will Smith just had to be like, yeah, you want to know what? I'm not pulling up with this shit anymore. I'm about to go do my own thing. And it was a very lackluster TMZ story. We all would have been mad at Will Smith for wanting to do this thing. I
don't think so.
There's a.
I just think it was like some sort of weird public humiliation ritual, and it was like I don't. Like, also, we don't need to know this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
remember
too.
when there was a such thing as keeping your dirty laundry?
Like, nigga, that is your
private?
family business that you
we
can deal
don't
with in
need
your
to-
home.
Just because there's a microphone and cameras and you can do it,
You don't have to use
doesn't
it.
mean you should.
I just want to have a side note segue. After August
I know why she
Alsina.
did it though.
No, you good. August Alsina, after he was smashing on Jaden Pinkett Smith, he became bisexual or gay. So just understand what that box did to him. Do you feel what I'm saying? Like, well, let's stop playing. Like, there's some weird shit going on. He wasn't just smashing on Jada. Man, Will was part of that bunny bunch too. Yeah, laugh you want to, producer. I know. Oh, we're gonna bring up the name Dwayne Martin. He's the reason why we didn't have Martin, my nigga. Let's stop playing, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro. For real, for real. Hey, Will Smith, if you can see this, I love you. I love that you did for freaking like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and everything. But you're the reason, and Dwayne Martin's the reason why we don't have a true season finale season of Martin, because you was on bullshit. Because Tisha Campbell, your wife at the time, was really feeling Martin. Come on, bro. We can look this shit up, bro. Come on, bro. I'm not going for this. Oh, Martin was too abrupt with people.
No,
okay, he was, but it was Martin,
they
bro.
They tried to give my man Martin a sexual misconduct and all that shit back in
I looked
the
it up,
day.
bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do remember that.
They're the
Bro.
reason why black people in the culture wore Jordans. The Martin Show and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Think I'm lying, look it
bro,
up.
I'm talking about starter jackets. I'm talking about
Talk to
I'm
him.
talking about all the original Jordan wear that came out, not the shoes, but the wear, like the
the fits,
tracksuits,
yeah,
and
the
all that.
sweatsuits.
Martin had them bitches
Martin and-
on.
Martin and
bro,
freaking Will.
bro, Martin had If you go back and look at the show, bro, look at my nigga's wardrobe. The entire
Fresh.
show, this nigga
Every
was killing it.
episode.
I'm
On
not
Martin.
lying.
On Martin. Just
Not
look at his
lying.
feet. Don't even look with the
Bro,
jokes.
yeah,
He's
bro,
fresh.
bro. Gina, Pam, of course, wardrobe
Beautiful.
was going crazy. Tommy, of course, wardrobe going crazy. But look at Martin, bro. This nigga
Always.
was wearing the latest and the latest of the designer shit.
And remember, the
as soon
show-
as it was coming out back in the day.
The show was actually stationed in, quote unquote, Detroit. So he's wearing Jordans in Detroit. You could have worn some Rashard Lewis.
Biggie
I'm not
up on that
Rashard.
motherfucker and everything.
Rasheed Wallace. You know what I'm saying? Some black Air Force Ones.
Fucking Richard Lewis.
Hey, shout out
Big
Rashard
bro.
Lewis. You know what I mean?
I remember.
Dog.
I'm saying I'm a basketball head.
Yeah, dog. Saying, well,
I know.
the Spurs are good now, but
Don't do that.
no, but dude, yo, fucking ant, dog, fucking shit.
Oh, yeah. Y'all gone. Y'all, the Warriors are out of there. I mean, the Wolves are out of there. They're not gonna make it.
Bro, dude, Wemby had a playoff record last night. Blocks in a game,
He's an alien.
most ever.
He's an alien. There's no way you're
crazy.
that big and you can move that fast.
It's crazy. I think he had as many points as blocks, or
He
blocks
had
as
11
points.
points, 12 blocks.
He had more blocks than points.
Yeah.
So
That's
understand
great.
this.
That sounds cool, but they can't win like that. He needed 24 points and 12 blocks.
He was 0-7 in threes.
I have a question. That was only game one?
That was game one.
Okay, it's game one. I'm gonna say nothing else.
No, but dude, did you notice what they did? They had Julius Randle
Doesn't matter.
boxing out on offense.
Guess what? That doesn't matter.
They're boxing out. They have to figure out a way to counter that, because he's boxing out. Like you know, box outs when you're on defense, when you're trying to get a rebound.
Yeah.
But boxing out on offense, because keeping Wemby out of the paint to keep the lane open for Ant to drive, it's like if the Spurs perimeter defenders, they've all gotten like fat on just funneling it in, and if they are figuring out a way to keep Wemby out of the paint like that consistently, then they're gonna have a problem, because they're not gonna be
Spurs in 5.
Yeah, we'll see. 0 for 7 from 3. You said who told you? Said?
Yeah.
0 for 7.
Cody, what did you play in school, man? Did you play anything?
I played basketball and football.
Really?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
but
I played
not-
baseball.
Shooting guard.
I was definitely like better. I think I liked basketball more. Just
Shooting
playing
guard. I already know it.
it. Yeah.
I played baseball,
Yeah.
but I
I'm
played
telling
trumpet. I keep it real. I played baseball, but I didn't play for long. I'm marching band motherfucker. I just wondering.
I like when I got to high school, I was on drumline, so that was actually like my physical education. Like,
yeah. I didn't have
credit or
I didn't
whatever,
have
so
PE. I
we would-
only had band.
Yeah, no, same. We would march every morning, and like I'm carrying like a fucking heavy ass drum every day.
Yeah,
So it was like legit.
drumline. What did you play?
I was bass drum, and then I was snare,
Oh.
and then center snare my senior year. I was drum captain.
So you choose to tell
okay,
jokes?
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
I'm just asking.
Being
I'm
a-
not. There's a comedian. I forget his name. In Marcus. He's like, I'm not a comedian. My band just quit,
Ah,
dude.
You should have told us that story. I would
Bro.
believe it.
No, I mean, to me, I don't have a like I do this,
yeah.
right, and this is one thing,
Yeah.
just like the same.
Oh,
this
you
dude,
don't have
he
a-
does
okay,
this,
you're about to
he's-
say-
he does stand up,
Yeah.
music, vocal, like as a vocalist, like there's like I'm not limited to one.
You're about to say what I say to
like-
Coota all the time. I'm a weapon. I do a lot of things.
Yeah, like
because
I,
I'm a, yeah.
but
Swiss
I-
Army
like I'm
knife,
trying to be
yeah.
like a Childish Gambino, right? Like that's what I would say.
Oh,
like that guy is like doing a bunch of different things at a really.
I say the same shit to
high
him all
level,
the time.
bro.
I say
know?
the same shit to him all the time, bro. Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
That's a good one.
He's a DJ. He's an actor. He's a voice actor. He's a
Brothers
Muay
on
Thai
that, we just
expert.
gonna
He's
see
a
what-
bro. Come on, he's a rapper. Bro. Come on, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Idris
He
Elba,
used to
bro.
sell weed to Chappelle.
He definitely
Bro,
did.
come on, bro. Everything.
Did he
This
really?
nigga
Yes,
has
he
done
did.
everything,
Honestly,
bro.
I would I would like to see him as like the first Black Bond, bro. That would be dope. I would actually
For
like
years,
be
I thought that
down
was
with
gonna
that shit.
happen.
I thought it was too.
And then they
I
gave
was
us or was it
did they
hijack?
take a new Bond?
No, they haven't. But they gave us the, like
We
something.
gotta have a. There's gonna
has
be
to
a Bond movie at some point.
It has to be black. Dude. I'm
Is it?
sorry.
Is he? Do you know?
I heard it might be a woman.
Oh, fuck out of here,
Feminism.
bro! What did I just say, dude?
I just want to say feminism.
Bro, really?
Yeah.
Pull that up, dude. That's fucking dumb as fuck.
well-
That's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard in my
Well,
fucking
there goes
life.
a franchise.
I heard it on Instagram. It might not be real.
There goes a franchise right there. Gone.
That is, James. It doesn't even. You can't even. It doesn't even make sense. James Bond, like he's.
Oh, no, it'll remain male.
yes. Lord have mercy.
Hey.
Yeah.
They want to keep their
The
jobs.
fact that actress Letitia Lynch played a female. 2020 no time, but Bond. Well, Bond was
But
married,
she did not
replaced
replace the
character
character
James
Bond.
Bond.
So.
So she was playing the 007
Oh, a female
in the Bond
007.
film.
I get it.
Because Bond
No, it makes
wasn't
sen-
technically 007, even though Bond's always fucking
It makes
007.
sense to me.
dude.
So that's why people were saying that the next one's going to be a woman.
Because they say 007 is just an actual code.
It's
name.
just not believable, dude. It's like if I watch a fucking anything and it's like a woman's beating the shit out of a dude. It's like it's just not believable. Sometimes,
okay, I wanna sit here- I wanna sit
Ronda
here-
Rousey, it's
No.
believable. Maybe
No, who
like her
said no?
scenes,
Who
sorry,
who said no?
Gina
Just
Carano.
I got
Gina
you.
Gina Carano.
I go with Gina Carano. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Gina
Gina's
Carano in
legit.
Haywire.
She's legit.
In Haywire,
Yeah, she's fucking legit.
Her fight
All
scenes
I-
are. That's one of the few.
All I-
I'm
look,
like,
look,
oh,
look,
that
legit.
chick looks like she's
Look,
fucking.
here's what I'll say.
whooping
about
some
it.
ass.
Here's what I'll
For
say
real.
about it. I'll say this.
Shout out Gina Carano.
Big shout out. Fight coming up.
Here's what I gotta say
Oh,
about
she's
it.
gonna whoop Ronda
And
Rousey's
I
ass,
will
bro.
only say this: I love the Avengers. I love all of them. I see Scarlett Johansson fighting as Black Widow sometimes, and I'm
Right.
like, you're not telling me Black Widow is whipping you around like this.
Yeah.
There's no way
Okay.
she is grabbing your whole body.
I'm gonna let you know, as a man, that
But-
any man that knows that Scarlett Johansson, she runs and put her freaking crotch in my face to throw me over.
Oh, you're laying
I'm
down?
going to let her do it.
You're laying down.
I'm not going to fight this. This is
I
happening.
think Colin Jost might have something to say about that.
He can't fight.
Dude.
And he talked about her box on television. Fuck him. You don't talk about your wife like she gave you kids.
I
Shut
didn't
the
know
fuck
about-
up.
I didn't know about this.
Like, first off, my name is Coota Brown. If you love hip hop music, Scarlett, my ex kind of looked like you. So I think we already have a
Whoa.
vibe.
You know
feel
what?
I'm
I'm not
saying?
gonna say nothing
Hey,
else.
this
You
was
got
a
it.
quick PSA because I know she liked black music. She got tired, and then she went over to the dude from SNL. It's all good. I love you. I'll be on SNL too. I'm still gonna shoot at your wife.
Dude, that fight.
You gonna remind me of
The
Benny
Ronda. When
Blanco.
is that fight? Gina Carano and
I think
Ronda
it's
Rousey.
this weekend.
Is it?
No bad.
Can you look that up? That's a great with like women are like want like they want more money in sports, right?
Yeah.
They're like demanding more money. It's like, and they're not like acknowledging the basic economics. This is proof positive. Like Ronda Rousey has one of the biggest purses of all time, and it's because
Oh, right after
there's
my
a
birthday.
tension. Oh yeah, this is
Yeah,
coming up.
2 weeks.
Bro. That's
Well,
gonna
we-
be a big fight, dude.
I know.
What's it? It's on Netflix.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be on Netflix.
You know the
Oh,
Arab
it's gonna be a
money.
huge one.
Oh, she's the one that
We
got
getting
fired from
ate up.
Disney, right?
Yeah, with the freaking
The Mandalorian.
Yeah,
Bro,
Mandalorian.
Yo, Gina Carano can fight though,
She can
bro.
really fight though.
Dog, have you
She-
seen Haywire?
She was peak right when Nate Diaz. No, Nick Diaz was a big in UFC because she was fighting under his card and they were chopping it up. He was like, you know something, I really don't like girls fighting. And she was like, that's cool. You're just very traditional. You just gotta get with times. Because she said she had a big crush on Nick Diaz. You feel what I'm saying? So just know, like, I know that she's been fighting that long, and her dad is no pushover.
and they're
Oh,
gonna
no.
get paid, and they're women.
First
and
off-
they're gonna get paid not because they're women,
No.
but because that fight is gonna draw a lot of attention. What are we talking about? Attention economy. That's how you get paid.
Commerce.
The reason the WNBA now is trying to like fucking, they're the dumbest, by the way. Collectively, the women of the WNBA, they're such a classic example of women being women, which is so counterintuitive. you're golden goose. Y'all are letting her get the shit beat out of her.
Why?
Because it's all fucking. It's so petty. Like
they just don't like her.
That she's the one that's bringing up the league because she's the entertaining one to watch. Like name another female player before her that had the level of box office, as they would say. Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark. Only person that I can think about is like
the way she plays. It reminds you of. It makes you think of a girl Steph, dude. She's like a girl Steph.
Yeah, like the last person that even made me think about like basketball like that was Lisa Leslie.
Yeah, but she didn't. The way that Caitlin plays, she plays with like this abandon.
But just like you said, that to bring the league up. I'm from the 90s era with Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops, you know, the actual head coach for South Carolina that became like the 2-time, 3-time champion that broke UConn's freaking streak. Like, I love basketball that much that I know those. Sky Diggins, like, bro, we can go through the NBA league. The problem is what you just said. You have a golden goose opportunity. Not only we are having relationships for overseas Saudis. They're paying money for fights in Netflix, you don't think they have enough money to put some money in this goddamn basketball league? You choose to screw this over. You chose to pay us more. You don't have nothing entertaining for us to pay you more. Shaq said it best, lower the fucking rim.
Yeah.
I want to see one of you point guards come over and rise and dunk on Angel Reese. Real talk.
Dude, well, and it's like, but it's just with Caitlin Clark, bro. Like, most women don't play like her. She's like...
She's from Indiana, right?
It reminds me of, like, Ginobili a little bit, dude.
She's from Indiana, right?
Yeah. Or Iowa.
Iowa. Okay, I was about to say because I think Indiana's the basketball like mecca of basketball.
No, yeah, she's
but
Iowa.
Period. She's from the Midwest.
Yeah.
They hoop up there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, they do.
in the cold.
Yeah.
I can shoot this with freaking like freezing wind. I can shoot this in the gym.
Yeah.
They're different. I had friends that I was like, bro, there's no way you're 6'4" and you're moving like a point guard, shooting guard because your footwork and your twitch motion is just unreal. Know why? Because there's 1,500 people that's built like him. He has to have something different in his arsenal. Yeah. That's what she is. Angel Reese could have been that if she would absorb that. The WNBA had the chance to have a Larry Bird and Magic Johnson type of repertoire with their new era of these girls back. Well, just with Angel Reese and her, the attitude and flair from Angel Reese and the skill set
There's
of.
only one problem with that.
Thank you. Angel Reese sucks.
Exactly. It's like she's got all the ingredients for that to be for you to be correct about that, except the kind of the most important one, which is being good.
Effort.
Like
that's it.
She's
good enough to make
about the bravado of it, and
she don't want to play basketball.
Yeah, she's just there for to look like to.
She don't want to play basketball.
Angel
Reese
Angel,
wants to get pregnant by one of these rappers, basketball athletes, and just quit. Know why? Because it shows in your. You've been in the league, what, 3 years, 4 years? And you ain't showed us nothing of improvement.
Yeah.
Caitlin's could have got us the gold. But guess what happened? Politics wanted to hate her.
That was the other dumb thing. Why the fuck would you leave the best women's player off the fucking women's team, you fucking idiots?
Hey, I'm Jerry Jones, and I just want to thank the whole team.
It's about paying your dues.
What,
That's
the US
dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard.
I've never seen any basketball or association that will have the greatest player and say we want to tank on purpose.
Yeah. No, it's just, it's like, I get it with like Isaiah being left off the dream team because when Jordan says anything, you do that. That's what you do because
that's Black Jesus. That's Black Jesus. No, I don't care what anybody say. That man changed the aspect of business. Shout out to his mother, Miss Jordan.
Yeah.
Changed the aspect of marketing. Shout out to Gatorade. Changed the aspect of how you looked at a bald-headed black man.
Yeah.
The man is Black Jesus. I'm going to say it again. I am a child. When I saw my first pair of Jordans were the Jordan 13s, black and red, when JCPenney's used to sell Jordans. That's how old I am. My mom worked there. So when I tell you he's Black Jesus, LeBron, you can never be him. Know why? First off, your shoe design sucks. If you're not 6'3" or 6'2", you can't hoop in them.
LeBron ain't him.
Thank you. Jordan would never see himself saying, hey, Scotty, let's go get Isaiah.
As far as I'm concerned, LeBron isn't even better than Tim Duncan.
Thank you.
My grandma would hate you.
And I'm tired of I'm tired of people talking about LeBron like he's this. He's not he was very good. He's not better than
Kobe.
From a longevity standpoint, that's the other thing. There's an X factor, and that X factor is like as a fan of that player playing against your team, how much fear does that player strike in your heart as a fan?
Yeah.
Kobe terrified me.
Pissed people off.
Terrified me. Kobe.
How do you tear?
LeBron, I never was that concerned, and he may have gotten the better of the Spurs a couple times, but like more often than not, he was not. He didn't have it. He didn't have that ice water in your veins. He didn't have that Jordan gene.
Who did he lose to when he played?
And I hate that Kawhi has it.
No. Who did he lose to when he was playing in Heat? I can go ahead and tell you right now. Dallas Mavericks
Yeah.
and the San Antonio Spurs.
Fucking Dirk.
So let's tell you right now. We in Texas. We don't give a fuck about no Heat. We give a fuck you in Dallas. Give a fuck you in Spurs. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We bred legendary superstars because of the infrastructure. You have Mark Cuban that's like, I'm putting all in Dirk and building around Dirk. You have Greg Popovich. I'm going to put it all into this infrastructure. I will get a boy from overseas and
It's a system thing.
buy into what I'm selling. And guess what? I would buy into Spurs' organization. I would buy into the Dallas Mavericks. I'm not buying into Pat Riley. You know why?
Yeah.
Because he didn't do shit in New York.
Well, the Spurs are like, they don't, talent is not, it's less important than character.
There you go.
And so it's
Can
like
I
they
trust
want
you?
guys that have gotten over themselves. And you're never going to see a guy like John Morant on the fucking Spurs. You know, like
Never.
They're concerned about the things that, how is this like person raised?
Yes.
You know, like, do they have good values?
Yeah.
Like as a human being, like forget basketball, like as a person, you know, it's like, that's how you build a great organization, by finding quality people to be a part of it. And yes, you need them to be talented. And
What's your integrity like? I've seen him put players that just first round draft picks and send them to the G League out here in the Austin Toros. I didn't see Lonnie Walker the fourth playing at freaking Cedar Park in the HEB Center. And I know he's a first round draft pick. You know what he does that for? Are you gonna buy into this infrastructure?
Yeah. And
You know what I'm saying?
And it's like that's what makes them great, is that they're not the team that they're not a Lakers. You know, they're not
definitely.
just trying to be box office. They don't care, in fact.
I'm gonna let everybody know I'm not a Spurs fan.
Wemby just happens to be box office.
Yeah.
But it's like that's what they've built there, and it took a while to get back here. It's like that the culture though was always
4 years.
the same. It was they've missed the playoffs. They hadn't made the playoffs in like 6 or 7 seasons.
7.
7 years.
Yeah.
So okay, we got
So it was a
Wemby
while.
4 years
when you're
ago.
Talking about when you're talking
3
about a
years out.
franchise,
That's not bad.
But when you're talking about a franchise that made the playoffs, what, like 19 straight times or something like that?
Yeah.
To go 7 straight seasons without, like, if for a fan base, you're like, man. But it's like to see them get back here now. You still see the system working. Like, even though it's a new cast of characters in the system, it's still the system.
But guess what? They're in the 2000 areas of still having championships. So here in 7 seasons is not bad. Rockets, 90s. Chicago, 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talk that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And here in Texas, we're still in the 2000 areas. Spurs, 2000s.
Yeah.
Dallas Mavericks, 2000s. The Rockets, they're the only one missing. I just wish that we had the funds to actually have an Austin basketball team. Because I would love for us to be like the Austin Knights, the Armadillos, something like that. Like, real talk.
It won't happen.
I know it
think
won't.
The
You know
only,
why?
The only thing maybe that could
Jerry
have
Jones is the
like
reason.
a baseball team, maybe. But like to me, that's
We got a rugby team.
Yeah, and there's not going to be a professional football team because UT is the professional
Thank
football
you.
team in Austin. So
If you don't know, Trip Watson owns a bar out there in San Antonio. It's called River North Ice House, and they host Spurs watch parties over there. It's pretty nice. Yeah, better go check that out.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Well, dudes,
right.
yeah, I think we're kind of like coming up here.
That's fine.
But dude, I appreciate y'all coming through.
Yeah, no
dude,
problem.
Coota, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy out here, dog. We gotta keep it up though. We gotta keep that positive spirit, that positive energy. That's what it's about, man.
Yeah, just start coming outside more. That's
Yeah.
all you got to do. Like,
yeah.
start exploring.
Touch
Easton,
grass.
baby.
Yeah, touch grass.
Touch grass.
Easton Ballroom.
Easton.
You already know what's going on. 4715 East of 5th Street. And,
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a vibe, bro.
I
Come
will be
through,
there
come through, come
performing
through.
with the wonderful house
I'm gonna
band.
make my way out there, bro. I will.
Yeah,
Like,
dog.
sounds cool. Maybe play a couple.
Yeah.
Do some jam it, dude. Have some fun.
Yes.
Hell yeah, bro. Make
Hell
some
yeah.
shit.
I DJ inside. You already know, 10 o'clock. Catch your
Bro.
boy.
Every Wednesdays.
Yeah,
Dude.
every Wednesday.
Yo, Coota, Nari, thank you all,
Yeah,
bros.
no, thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you.
y'all. We'll see y'all next time, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know what's up.
Listen.